Hello everyone and welcome back to Hatoful Boyfriend and hello Kenjiro. Yeah. Today we are gonna continue the game for once, which we haven't really done much saving between sessions so far, because most playthroughs have been rather quick. So let's figure this out. Yeah. So last time we kinda opened this big dome that's over our heads for some reason. Like a small window to it. Wondorf tried to fly through it and died to gunfire. And now we're trying to figure out what's going on outside. Why are we shut out from the outside? So let's find out. What is going on outside? How humiliating. It would seem that things are worse than we ever expected. If only I'd stopped him. There was nothing we could do that we didn't, Kawara. The last thing you need to do now is start mourning what we've lost. You don't intend to give up now, do you? No, I'm fine. We have to keep going. Yeah. Find out what this is all about. I think we should keep quiet about this to everyone in the gym. Right, not everyone was outside. We can explain to them after we figured out what to do. Yeah, it's probably the best way to do it. Our one chance is escape turned out to be a one-way ticket across the sticks. Yeah, very poetic. There's nothing we can do but search for clues inside the school. Okay, let's find out what this is all about then. Gonna have to sip here. Yeah. Where shall we go next? Let's go back to the maintenance office. Mr. One might have that file open. Very well. Yeah, right. We asked him to open a file for us. We returned to the maintenance office and explained what outside to explain what outside to Mr. Owner. What happened outside? Okay. I see. It seems that our worst predictions have come to bear the evil fruit. Our worst predictions? Do you know something? Yeah. We can't predict things without knowing they will happen. Confusing predictions with reality can be fatal, young one. I've been wondering for a while. Mr. One, are you really just a maintenance worker? Is he? Will we find out now if there's more to him than that? An innocent student was shot. I suppose it's time I introduced myself properly. Leon J.B. Okay. I am Leon J.B. One of the great soaring wings of the Dove Party. S-Class Agent. Pleased to meet you. The Dove Party? Yeah, he's a secret agent, just like Yuya. But I guess Ryota wouldn't know at this point that Yuya would be an agent as well. He looks like a cockatiel to me. I mean, he is. Yeah, the Dove Party. Yeah, okay, that's just a problem. I have heard of the Dove Party, a secret organization that advocates living in harmony with humans. Correct? You are well informed, young one. It is a noble's duty to be well informed. I feel like I must have missed something. There are two schools of thought driving the politics of today. The Dove Party, who believe we should live peacefully with humans, and the Hawk Party, who believe we should exterminate them. Exterminate? But I thought the wars with humans were over. Do you really believe that everyone in the society lives happily together? Sadly, that is not how the world works, yeah. Yes, there are still many disagreements between birds and humans, and so the hawks and dust have come to the fore. That also is of course what's about with all the damaged buildings and so on. There was a big war going on that we really haven't gone over much. Or wars. Did you say war or wars? No. Anyway, a lot of bloodshed. We discovered Hawker TV at this school, and so I was dispatched to investigate. Is it dispatched? Isn't it dispatched? I think this has a couple of spelling mistakes anyway. And what we feared would happen has happened. Wait a minute, are you saying the Hawk Party has something to do with Saint Pigeonations? I mean, they're both kind of involved here. It seems hard to believe this school is known for its tolerant policies towards humans. It even welcomed Bessie as a representative. I cannot confirm or deny it, but there are a growing number of Hawk operators attached to the school. Yeah, this city, this place, whatever, this is like definitely bird territory. Not many humans about. The headmaster's secret file will probably answer some of your questions. Oh, you got it open. Thank you. That should speed things up a little. Let's look inside. The human representative. To help humans and birds advance hand in feather toward a bright and happy future, we have decided to enroll one human in the school starting the year 2187. Or would you say 2187? I think it's 2100. Hand in feather is also an interesting expression. But I guess that's something that we would see a lot in that kind of context if it was really about to happen. They will be the human representative. The pandemic has long since ended, but we must nonetheless be cautious of the risk of infection with Sumatera influenza when making our selection. We will pick a strong, healthy 15-year-old human who displays hereditary resistance to Sumatera influenza. The human representative, this is talking about Bessie, no matter how we look at it. Yeah. 2187. That's when we are old here. Yeah. Come on, let's see the rest. So we are in 88 now. I think that's like 1 year after. The chosen individual will be a symbol of human concession, to wit, a hostage for birds. He's a hostage. Wow, that's rough. I forgot about that part. If the representative is to die in the school, the entire campus will be sealed off, and all the birds inside will be given to the humans as prisoners. The sea will be lifted 12 hours after death is confirmed, and the birds will be delivered to the humans. The school will be declared an extraterritorial zone, and every importance of any human reprisal will not be tolerated. If Bessie is to die, well, death was connected to Dome after all. Yeah, that's how it like coincided. Makes sense. And the important part is this final gruesome exchange. Basically, if anything happens to Bessie, the representative of humanity, then the entire school takes the blame. So it would seem. They trap us in here to give the humans time to arm themselves. The dome will open in a few hours, but what awaits us aside is a horde of bloodthirsty monkeys. How humorous. It's not humorous at all. It really isn't. They're all going to die. So, this was the two ways of her ornament here. I rather think that this whole thing was arranged to widen the divide between humans and birds from the start. Yeah, I would figure that. Indeed, Things here go deeper than we ever realized. As you know, this school's public stance is very liberal on the human cohabitation issue. In fact, the school's principal financer, the Chicho Group, has been heavily involved in human charities for the past 20 years. I have investigated the history of St. Peter Nations extensively, and I can confirm that it was founded with a deal of coexistence with humans. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of spelling mistakes here still, but 20 years ago, so that's at least as long as the wars must have been over. But they might have gone through this in the history stuff. But kind of forgot how much that was about. But the Hawk Party has been sent agents here for a long time, eating away the system. Like a dreadful virus. Yeah, they would try to do it. We have had information about this document for some time. It is real. It's kind of hard to take all this in at once. Just to make sure. For 12 hours, the dome will remain closed. During the time, humans will gather to take revenge. And when the dome opens, they will kill every bird inside. And with that, another era of war between birds and humans will begin. That student who was shot when he flew out the head, there are already humans waiting out there with guns. Hey Morphe! Welcome to the stream. Also, and thank you for the bananas. Okay. All the humans waiting with guns. She was discovered this morning, and the dome was raised soon after. So the time is not from when she died, but from when her death is confirmed. Yeah, it makes sense. You can't really do anything without. Yeah. Greetings from Lycos, okay. You can greet him back when you see him. If he's not in the room with you or something. Yeah, you can't really do anything unless you know she's dead. The evacuation was about 2 hours ago? Yeah, it was right at the start of second period. Around 10 o'clock. And so we have until 10 PM before we all killed. Greetings from Clan Hash. What's Clan Hash? I don't know. Okay. You seem awfully calm, Sakuya. Even after watching somebody get shot. Remain calm, Kara. Do nothing but worry about what's gone wrong, and you'll be next. I do not know who did this, but I will rule the day they decided to tangle with Alabel. Forgot this was his voice for a second. Him speaking still. What time is this, Mr. Leon? Leon? I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. Just past 2. Why am I getting bonked? Or bopped? Oh no. You asked for banana? Okay. Hands up, I have the bigger banana. We have only 8 hours then. 8 hours. We have to find an escape route in 8 hours or we'll be killed. But if we go outside, we'll be killed anyway. Just getting outside isn't enough. There has to be another way. Okay. There's a little war going on in the comments. My dictionary does not contain the word impossible. We shall continue the investigation. You're very decisive, Sakuya. I'm glad you're here. Do not attempt to flatter me, Kawara. I'm not, I mean it. Yeah. Taking a sip for now. We found a connection between Bessie's death and the dome. There's clearly some sort of intrigue behind it all. I don't want to die without knowing the truth. Yeah, let's find out. Okay. An armed puppy in the comment section. Gotta be careful. We'd better go now. We have to solve this before we run out of time. You are a promising lad. If I were to give you a piece of advice, well, don't miss the forest for the trees. Don't miss the forest for the trees? Huh? Sakuya, there's one more file. Operation Hatoful? Ah, yeah. This is what is... it's supposed to be a pun, but we get to that. What is that? I don't know. That's what it says on here. The bottom half is torn off. We can't read it at any rate. I don't feel like it's anything hopeful anyway. Yeah, pun on hopeful. Hatoful. That's an awfully friendly name for a confidential document, so... Stupid Japanese. Look, it's bad. Hurtful. Yeah, that was a pun. Hopeful, hurtful, hatoful. Wow, it is. You always get what you want, no matter what. Okay, what do you want? Wow, it is. I thought hatoful just means heartful. Yeah, that was the thing. Heartful makes sense for like a romance novel, dating sim rather. You want Romanian pizza, then get some. Yeah, but it's really hurtful because now we are at like the hurtful part. I suspect we will find many of the things to come quite hurtful. Hiked. It was probably something important, given that it was locked in the file. Indeed. I hadn't heard of this hurtful thing before, but you might want to look into the school's history. The school's history? At any rate, the headmaster must have known what would happen after Vessi died. The escape hatch was no doubt put in place to allow him alone to escape. Which means maybe he had a guarantee of safety for himself? I don't want to respect an elder, but it does look that way. Yeah. Always respect the elderly. Everything going on here is connected. We may well find something of use in the records. Right. Let's go look at the school's documents then. School documents. Okay. I'm not the only Dove agent in this school. I'm sure the other will help you as well. Good luck, gentlemen. Yeah. Time to go look for more clues. Maybe we should write in the notes first. Mr. Leon said to investigate the school's history, but how? Where do we look? The headmaster's office or the library, perhaps? We already looked through the headmaster's office. Did you see anything of school records or anything? I would have thought it would be there, but I don't recall seeing any. The library it is then. Hey, no steamy pantos on my channel. Be nice. And the mystery we have left to solve is... The blood-stained stranger who was going into the infirmary yesterday. Exactly. What with the headmaster dying, an army of gun-toting biped showing up to turn us all into jerk chicken, and it all. I almost forgot about it. And the scarecrow. We still don't know where he came from. He appeared along with the dome, and no doubt is connected to it. If we continue to investigate it, I'm sure his origins will become clear. And Wesley's gruesome end is the best clue we have. For now, yeah, this is his voice again. For now, we should forget the puppet and chase after the blood-stained bird. Right, that's decided then. We go to the library to read up on the school's history and we look for that bird. It probably doesn't matter, but which should we do first? Go to library or look for the bird. The library means Nageki. Looking for the bird means finding that bird, and we do no Steam bank accounts either. I said be nice. That bird, the bloodstained one, that's Angel, of course. Who isn't really bloodstained, he just looks like that. But let's go to library. I like Nageki and gonna find out more about him, I guess. The library. I wonder if Nageki's at the gym yet. Nageki? Who? I met him in the library earlier. He stayed behind. An usually dense individual, to be sure. The library is a little ways away from here. We spent some time jogging through the hallways. Well, birds don't like to fly even if they can because it's exhausting. Getting a white coat again. I've been trying to ignore it, but the dim light makes the library even creepier than the rest of the school. Do you not have a bank account? Yeah, no stealing my bank account. Especially. Getting hung up over little things in a time like this is a sign of weak nerves. Really? Well then, where are the school documents? Probably not where just anybody can look at them. They're probably somewhere in the back then. How dull. Come, let us search. Right. Not sure could I do his voice again, but Books, and none of them what we're looking for. I was hoping it would be in this corner, but apparently not. And here in a line of incredibly dusty encyclo. Yeah, that's odd. There are 9 of them. Volume 6 is missing. That's weird. Did somebody misfile them? Anyway, St. Nation's history. It's not back here with the large volumes, so maybe it's a smaller book? I mean, it's a school history. How much can you write on that? I guess it is a really old school, but St. Nation's of course isn't that old. I wonder if they have like, I mean they must have like history on human schools. It's not here. Huh? You never left? Is that a problem? Well, not really, but I told you earlier, there's an emergency going on. I can't tell if he doesn't realize what's going on or just doesn't care. The records. Huh? Keep looking there and you'll never find them. So, you know where they are? Okay. Have fun playing Apex, Morphe. See ya. And you need to buy stuff. So see ya. Okay, he knows where they are. Also, yep. But since it's here even now, I imagine he basically lives in here. That's basically the gist of it, yes. I mean, he lives. He's kind of a ghost, but whatever. So it's hardly surprising that he knows where to find things. But he does know things. How do you know? If he's a ghost, he doesn't live there. He haunts the place, kind of. But he's a nice ghost, so... I don't have much time. Could you tell me where to find them? By request. Request? You don't know what that is. He gazes at me with eyes like black holes of cosmic disdain. You only get them by request. They're not kept out here. Then where are they kept? Behind the reception desk, in the back. It's not locked, so go ahead. There are a number of bookshelves behind the desk, it's true. Thank you, Nageki, really. Don't worry about it. And he's gone again. You've been numbing into yourself ever since you split up. Please try to remain in charge of your faculty's cover. Oh, sorry, I was talking to him. Talking? To the bookshelves? Surely there are better uses for your energy. No, Nageki was trying to telling me where to find the... There's no one else here. Cease this bizarre melodrama. Huh? What is he talking about? Nageki is standing right next to me. It's not like he's behind a shelf or something. Well, I was worried he was a figment of my imagination for a minute. But he just told me where to find the records. But Takuya, let's find out. Can I ask you something, Nageki? Yes. Are you a hallucination? Are you really gonna ask a hallucination if it's a hallucination? That seems like a bad idea. Or whatever. If I was, that would mean you're asking a hallucination. Whether or not he's a hallucination. Yeah, that's right. It does seem a little weird. Does it matter? Maybe I am. Or maybe I'm not. That doesn't answer anything. Yeah. This doesn't usually happen. I've never been able to talk to a birdie I've just met before. I think I will remember everything soon. What about you? Have you found this thing you forgot yet? Nageki, do you know something about that? Huh? He disappeared. Again. This thing I forgot. Good KFC. Do you get hungry for birds now? That's exactly what the doctor said too. Yeah, what did he forget? He was lying about something. For some reason. But yeah. Why did Nageki know about that? It wasn't just a coincidence, was it? Am I forgetting something important about all this? Yeah, I don't think I can dismiss him as just a hallucination. Yeah, hungry for birds, okay. I have eaten before the stream because I always eat before the stream, so I don't get hungry. Request only books in this shelf? Looks like it. I see a lot of the same books as were in the headmaster's office. Chronology of St. Nations. This? Let's see. 2180. Founding of the school. Same year. Ichigo Kitsuga inaugurated as headmaster. Okay, the school isn't that old. Like we are in 88, so 8 years. So it can't be too big, the chronology of it. 2180, much more recent than I had thought. Only 8 years. I hadn't known either. Yeah, calculated as before. Aside from that, all transfer student records and sports scores. Is there really a queue in here? Wait, Sakuya, look at this. 2183. Medical center shut down due to fire. Medical center? Medical center? Does the school have something like that? I don't think so. There was no mention of it in the student guide. I suppose it was never reopened. Does it say anything else? Right here. Damage from the fire. The book presents us with a new mystery, as if to taunt our inability to hold all those we already have. A new sort of mystery. The medical center is not under the fire. Freshman Fujishiro Nageki died in the basement, where the fire started. Yeah. Didn't I just hear that name? The exact same, but that's... Nageki died 5 years ago? Then what is Nageki I keep meeting today? He didn't deny that he was a hallucination. Sakura couldn't see him, which means he's a ghost. Don't say those dreadful things. It's unscientific. He's scared. That's like a new emotion I see from Sakura. To this Bolivians, we bet our lives on this church. We're betting our lives on this church, you know? To this the Bolivians. It's French, isn't it? Probably. I won't have any occult rubbish spot into it. But I think he knew something. If he is the same bird, then he could be the key to solving this mystery. So you tend to rely on some invisible ghost. There are limits, Kawara. I spent some time looking for him in the library, but couldn't find him. He always found me, rather than the other way around. I just have to wait for him to show up again. Yeah, now we look for the other bird, the bloodstained one. The bloodstained bird. Do you have an idea? I feel like I should. It's not something I'd encounter normally, but for some reason, don't I know somebody like that? Like, as always, we do have a time limit here. We must not fall behind. I know. If I remember what it is, I'll say it right away. Maybe you was still in there? Let's go ask him again. He did say he was there until he returned home. If anyone went in, he should have seen them. However, he said that he saw nothing out of the ordinary. If what said is true, then he was lying. Which would mean that the doctor was lying too. So what is that? Swiping. Very well. Yeah. He doesn't like... He has no problem saying his brother's lying, but the doctor lying? That's a bridge too far. Yuya! Salutations! How was the investigation? Well, just who do you think I am? Yeah, unlike me, you're a very capable bird. Yuya, you want to ask you something? Oh? I answer anything that doesn't violate my privacy, so ask away. Did you really not see anything yesterday after school? I'm not sure what you mean. I thought the doctor and I already verified each other's innocence. We were in the infirmary the entire time. We talked to San earlier. He said that he saw a bloodstained stranger going to the infirmary yesterday. Did you see anything like that? Nope, sorry. Could you be the bloodstained bird yourself? Yikes. No, as you can see, I'm not hurt anywhere at all. Besides, he said he saw this bird going to the infirmary, not going into the infirmary, right? Yeah, he did. Anyway, I didn't see anything. There's not much more I can say. Right, doctor? Yes, that's right. No one came yesterday. I don't think we'll find anything more here, Sakura. Let's move on. Indeed. Did those two really not see anything yesterday? If there had actually been some bloodstained stranger, then that would mean that you and the doctor are hiding something. Yeah, they are both hiding things, you know this from their route. But let's see how relevant that is. Where do we... The medical center seems like a good place to go now. Indeed. Where is it? That's the problem. I'd never heard of it before either. It sounds rather large. I wouldn't expect it to be that hard to find. The record book said the fire broke out in the basement, and if the building was burned to the ground, it would have said so. It should still be here then. Assuming it wasn't demolished. Are there any unused buildings on the campus? Unused buildings? Oh yeah, that old hall. Old hall? That's what we call it. It's by the back gate. It's not used for... What's wrong? The old hall. Yeah. And Sakuya, of course, is an insane student. He doesn't know the school that well. The school hasn't been around for 10 years. What reason does it have for having an old hall? Okay, yeah. Now that you mention it, it is kind of strange. I mean, maybe it was built on another school or something. Come, guide me there. This is it. It doesn't really look like a medical center. It's pretty much the same as the main building, yeah. Looks like the door's locked. Then we should break it down. You're starting to sound like a delinquent, Sakuya. What? What did you say? Don't worry about it. We'd probably be suspended for breaking in here, but this is an emergency. We don't have a choice. Okay, let's find out. We probably will find a bloodstained bird in there or close to here. I'm coughing because he's coughing, not because I'm actually coughing. It's awfully dusty in here. It has been left unused for 5 years. It appears that they didn't leave much behind. Everything's empty. I wonder if they cleared everything out when they sealed the building? This all looks pretty much the same as in the main building. But did we come here for nothing? Let's look around a little more. Look, this door still has a sign on it. I guess it was the reference room. I do not relish the prospect of running around this mausoleum of schoolrooms. But very well. Rebirding, yes. Okay. It's even dustier in here. Yeah. The shelves are marked with dates. Perhaps they once had medical records? There's nothing left now, so... And... Operation Hatoful. Huh? Among the rolls of dates. Sure enough, there's a shelf labeled Operation Hatoful. Empty as well. Empty as well. It would have been asking too much to hope to find anything. Anyway. Operation Hatoful. I wonder what it is. Who knows? Something put into place along with the human representative business. So no doubt it was something good. Nothing good. Yeah. Is Operation Hatoful connected to this medical center? What if it's solved a mystery we're tangled in now? My head hurts. The only things left are... a cake, medical journals. Huh? It's the encyclopedia. An odd place to keep one. Wait, look at the volume numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. 6 is twice. What? Does this unpleasant arrangement hold some meaning? I saw them like this in the library too. A bunch of old encyclopedias? Yeah. Can I look at these for a bit? It must be in like the number volume 6. Because it was missing from the last place and the other ones. And this one has them added twice. Do so please. The ones in the library had the same binding. And in place of volume 9, there's an extra copy of volume 6. There's no number 9. Did I go over that as well? Look! This copy of volume 6 has a library sticker on it. Perhaps it came from the library then? Someone must have brought it here when the medical center was still open. They probably switched this with volume 9. An unpleasant piece of mischief, to be sure. Yeah, the other volumes all seem as they should. There probably isn't anything in the extra copy of volume 9, but maybe we should go see if it came from here. When we get back to the main building, let's go check the library. Provided it isn't a mere waste of time. Okay. We didn't find the bloodstained bird yet. We leave the reference room and continue our investigation of the medical center. Okay, there's like more stuff around here. We searched the entire first floor and have yet to find what we're after. The stairs into the basement? Apparently the fire that closed this building 5 years ago started in the basement. But we haven't found it yet. The elevator doesn't have a button for it either. How do we get in? Perhaps we can't anymore. Huh? Look at that wall. The wall. It looks like a normal concrete wall to me. Don't you see it? Stupid peasant. What about it? Think back to the building's exterior and the second floor. There should be a wall here. It's small, but there's a space behind there. It must have been sealed off after the fire. Also, what's that for? Lots of emotes happening in chat today. Now that he mentioned it, this wall is a slightly different color than the rest. Yeah, that would like show up. Which would make sense if it had been put in later. Yeah, it is color a bit after a while. So the stairs are beyond here? It seems likely. Isn't it a bit much for cleanup of some fire? We probably won't be able to break this down. If we can't get in here, I doubt we find anything more of use in here. At least we found that thing from the headmaster's documents again. Yeah, let's head back. Yeah, it's Angel! That's a telltale sign when a window breaks. Did you hear something? Yes. Someone else spoke in here. Just spoke in here. This could be bad. We are on a dead end. There's concrete all around. We need to get somewhere with a window fast. Yeah, it's no problem with the Angel. He's good. Run! Yes. Yes. I'm gonna get something else to drink. And we found Angel. It's definitely him. No other way. Or maybe it's someone talking to Angel. Could also be, but probably just Angel. Okay. Ark, it's here. Wait, calm down, Kawa. It's small. So it is. Too small to be the scarecrow. Huh? Aren't you from Tutu? I am the credential for Angel. Angel. I knew it. The mango club boy from the class next door. He's famous around the school for being a nutcase. But what is he doing in here? I think I'm going to have a headache. Textoris Melodia Funeris. Who, me? Good for you, Kawa. He got a nickname, yeah, nice. He came all this way to give you a title. It's not good at all. Nothing but trouble will come of it. I don't know why you came here, Angel, but it's dangerous. We're supposed to be in the gym with everybody else, so come on, let's go back. I am not allowed rest. Not until I have fulfilled my destiny. In accordance to the pact of old, I must seal you here now, Textoris Melodia Funeris, Undertaker. Textoris Melodia Funeris, okay. That's Ryota's Undertaker? If that is, then, so the time has come at last. I will not be stopped now. Crimson Angel of Jacker, come. Angel, Crimson Angel from Crimson Point Angel appeared. Angel with Dark Voice Shockwave. Also, those are Yota's stats apparently. Like lots of wisdom, some extra vitality, and a little bit of charisma. Kind of, I would almost say very rounded stats, but is everybody here? He has a lot of vitality compared to the other two stats. Yeah, but comparatively well rounded for this stuff. Angel with Dark Voice Shockwave. Yota takes 24 damage. Okay. Yota's turn. Blue Moon, there's Deathbringer. Deathbringer sounds grenade. Yota uses Deathbringer. Yota Angel takes 60 damage. Please just jacking, you wretched imbeciles. Sakuya attacks. Yota takes 260 damage. Yota returns to his senses. Angel takes 295 damage? Angel is shaken. Yeah. Can't fight here. Sakuya wasn't allowed. Huh? I am shocked, Kawa. To think that even you would go along with that task. What? He disrupted my territory? I got carried away by Angel before I even noticed. Influencing the very reality of his surroundings is a frightful power indeed. You know, why did you come here to do? What did you come here to do? Come here do to? Okay, another spelling mistake. After what you just did, I think you may be our prime subject. I came here to do but one thing. I must follow the demon's boss. A whole new variety of what the heck we're talking about. Perhaps you should explain in normal Japanese. Your dialect is somewhat opaque. I don't think it's just his dialect, Sakuya. Yeah, he's just a Shunibyu. The end is calling me. That's all. That is the cost I must bear. He stares up into space, as if gazing at something far away. Maybe that basically means that he's a thrill seeker? So yeah, master lured by candlelight to the zone? No, I'm stained in crimson, led in night, unforgiven. My eternal blood seal calls me to purgatory. Ah, more crazy talk. It's not exactly a blood seal. That bloodstained chest is just the way Bleeding Heart Door's plumage looks. Is he now getting it as was the bloodstained bird? Oh. What is it? Cover... Bloodstained chest. Sakuya, do you think maybe the bloodstained stranger Sansa was... Yeah. Angel, where were you yesterday after school? What were you doing? Battling minor demons of Baal and following the demon spores. Could you rephrase that? Rufa, the tree of light, called out to me. He's asking you to state using words you understand. Hello, magician of light. Your anger now. It is the power of the demon spores. I think it's the power of you, Angel. Yeah, he makes him angry. Bah, I must compromise. I was in a place of the ignorant, many refer to as an infirmary. Yeah, we are the ignorant. I knew it. I think we need to talk to you. Come. And so we left the medical center. Sakuya dragging Angel behind him. Yeah, that's what we Sakuya do. Cuckoo! This one! That's the bloodstained stranger Okusan saw. That's that then. We need to know what you did yesterday. Did you go into the infirmary? If I could, I would have. But only the chosen one can stop the demon spores. In other words, he didn't. Useless. The gate was sealed with the power of darkness. However, Edelblau did venture within. Edelblau? Who is that? Explain in terms known to sane individuals, please. The poster of the blue skies. Edelblau. She also goes by Bessie. Bessie went into... Also, what are I think problems with the chat? Looks like... but... Stream looks fine. Okay. If someone said there right there, I might have missed it. Bessie went into... What? Bessie went into the infirmary. Interesting. So we have a prime suspect then. Bessie was in the infirmary yesterday, after school. But the doctor and Yuya said that no one came. Nothing happened. They're lying. First class and nice. Okay, first class, fifth class. I didn't see what's... I kind of clicked over that stuff. But it's taking a lot to go through here. Yeah. You are different from those peasants, Sakuya. You were chosen from the day you were born. You must remain conscious of this. Yes, father. Yes, father. We are the chosen ones. It is our duty to guide the foolish common folk. Yes, father. Look at them, crawling in the mud. There's no value in their lives. Were it not for our compassion, they would die as miserably as they live. Yes, father. Their very blood is tainted. Their word is not yours. You must never speak with them again. Do you understand? Yes, father. Is the chapters maybe named after, or maybe themed after some of the birds? The first one might be Ryota, who we're doing a lot here. And this might be the Sakura's chapter. That means we might have a couple more chapters to go. We'll see. To Japan? And that's also Sakura probably. Yes, you will be staying there for some time. Arrangements have already made for your location. Remember, you must shot as to bring honor to our family, Sakura. You must act, probably. Yes, father. Also, Dr. Evamine is a resident at the institution you will be attending. He is a prestigious doctor. It would not be exaggerating to say that our current glory is thanks in part to him. Do not disrespect him. Yes, father. Okay, interesting. How his father brought this up. Angel saw Bessie going to the infirmary yesterday and then the door was locked. The doctor and Yuya must have seen her. Yeah, that's what he meant with seal. Okay. What happened in there? They must both be lying. Yuya has been helping us all this time, and I don't want to suspect him. But he's clearly been hiding the truth. Could you be covering for the doctor? We don't know that for sure. The mongrel could be lying to cast doubt on Dr. Iwamine. It's not impossible, but on what we've seen so far, the most likely conclusion is that they're working together. I mean, they can't really be like they're enemies. The doctor is with Hawk Party, Yuya is with Dust. We know that from their stories, so what happened? Sakuya, you were the one who said we need to remove our biases. We need to solve this. I am aware. I want to go to confront them now, but with only Angel testimony, our evidence is a little weak. They'll probably step out of it again if we go now. They're both much more elegant than I am, and they'll try to dodge the issue. Which means we need to check the infirmary. Okay, that's... Do you intend to go in without asking? Yeah. The more stealthily we do it, the better, right? If the doctor finds out, he can come up with some way of stopping us, for sure. Understood. I will go to the lab and keep them occupied while you search the infirmary. Thank you, Sakura. A moment, gentlemen. Mr. Leone. Leone. It's probably Leone. Mr. One? Leone? I'm not really sure how his name. I have something for you. Sorry for being late. It was somewhat delayed. What are these? The first is a massive key. It should open just about any of the simple locks in the school. And this is as bright and massive as its owner. Who's the owner? The other is a stun gun. Wow. If you need to protect yourself, use it. You will have more use for those than I, Gavara. Hold on to them. Right. Thank you, Mr. Leone. Maybe I should write in the notes before I go to the infirmary. Maybe. The hour of judgment has come. You cannot use the Dark Beast's power here. Return to the void, Wallenstein. Well, he seems excited. I wonder what the doctor is doing. Being slandered by Mr. Hikure, as you can see. Please stop breaking school property, Mr. Hikure. I have returned from the Dicker to defeat you. As long as you live, calamitous sorcerer, the world will be wrapped in eternal despair. When he says things with such conviction, I almost find myself believing them. Please, that isn't funny. Yes, come on, Higure. Let's go back to the gym, okay? No, stop! Do not throw me out like some wretched doll. Yeah. I suspect he has suffered from megalomania since birth. Megalomania? Whatever do you mean? Delusions of grandeur. Eschewing societal standards, he lives his life in the midst of some bizarre fantasy. Perhaps it is genetic. I'm not really doing his voice right here. I forgot how to do it already. There would be no helping it then, would there? He is unusually active in the destruction of his surroundings, especially given his physique. Yeah. I want to try to do his voice better, but yeah. I think I did it a couple of times, but I can't really repeat it well. Internal prejudice is a stable thing, I suppose. He is no doubt exerting to the limits of his capacity at all times. The most dangerous part of his ability to bring his surroundings into is his ability. The most dangerous part is his ability to bring his surroundings into his fantasy. I hate all those spelling mistakes. So, I seem to be less affected than you. And since also I invited him to school, I have yet to find a use for him. The whole thing has been nothing but a waste of time. Did you say something just now, Doctor? Nothing. Nothing at all. Excuse me. Oh, hello, Shirogane. What's going on? Where did Kara go? He is investigating another area at the moment. Only Dr. Ivamine and Naki here now. I'm not sure if the chapters are named after the birds, but I guess he switched point of view. The queer kind of. We also seen what those two were up to, but nobody else was about. but mostly this is a Kuya story now. Isn't Sakazaki here? I think he's walking around to calm his nerves again. He's very brave to be out and about with a scarecrow on the loose. Not brave, just impudent. Stupid mongrel. Stop pretending to be migratory and get back here so I can distract you. I wanted to occupy both of them, if possible, but at least I don't realize that we suspect him yet. McDonald's bro came back. Okay. The fat bird. Okay, yeah, that's true. Just a doctor should be enough. Dr. Iwamine, I came here to ask your opinion on something. My opinion? I fear I will not be of much use to you there. My body has never required me to visit the infirmary. I have not had much occasion to talk to the doctor since moving here, but I can read the dispassion perfectly well all the same. It says, I'm not telling you anything. Where is Mr. Kawara? Did you have a falling out? He did seem to be suspecting me, based on nothing but his own prejudice. A pity. I agree, sir. Not to adopt something based merely on one's preconceptions is Bolivian, sir. It is nonsense. Bolivians. Okay, nonsense. That's right. I must be perfectly logical in all things. You are renowned as one of the most intelligent birds in the world, Doctor. I do not think that you could be involved in just a grisly crime as this. It is an honor to be so praised by the heir of the LaBelle family. Completely flat. Does he never speak with emotion? Okay, I'm supposed to use no emotionalism. Not sure how to do that, right. I hold a deep respect for you, Doctor. You might not be aware, but my father owes his life to your medicine. A few years ago, your work allowed the LaBelle family to continue on to even greater glory. Is that so? I had not known. I am afraid that I know little of the face of the drugs that I develop. The life but one bird may not be significant to you, but we of the LaBelle family will never forget. Ho ho ho, how wonderful. I take it your father's a figure of great respect? Of course, the family head must always be honored. It would seem that you hold your own biases even more dearly than Mr. Kawara holds his. Almost like the foundation of your very existence. I would rather like to see the expression on your face when that foundation collapses. Ho ho ho. Ah, okay. He knows stuff about Takuya. Locked. Has it been locked ever since the alarm this morning? The doctor went straight to the lab to begin the autopsy, and I think he's been with somebody else ever since. Let's see, maybe the massive thing Mr. Leone gave me will do the trick? Yes! Yeah, the massive key. White and massive like its owner. This room has always been a little creepy, but it's even worse in this dim light. I need to look for evidence that Bessie was in here, quickly. But where to start? Also those things here like Happy Bird, Dead Skull, Aquos, Happy Bird, Aquos, Happy Bird. That's like chemical formula. What is this? C something, H something, N something. Let me... That's kind of nonsense. Where do I start? The longer I spend poking around in the corners, the bigger it is that I get caught. I need to remember. I've been here a lot. Every time I get sick, yeah, he knows it like the back of his hand. Aside from Yura and the doctor, he knows this place the best. Where would the doctor hide something he didn't want anyone else to see? Didn't he forbid Even's assistance to him touching his desk? It would seem he keeps his doors locked tight. You up, massive thing. Inside are medical records? He's probably supposed to keep personal information locked up, yeah. So I never really thought of him as a respectful type. There are only 1, 2, 3, 4 files. Names are Kawariota, makes sense. Bessie, interesting, but I guess he was there yesterday. Fujishiro Nageki, now that's the kicker here. And Shiogane Sakuya, also interesting. What? I'm not surprised to see a file on me in here, but Bessie and Sakuya never had any reason to be in here. Yeah, Sakuya said he wasn't in there at all. And Fujishiro Nageki, the dead bird. Looking closely, Nageki's folder says St. Nation's Medical Center on the side, but the others don't. And the date is from 5 years ago. Did he take this from the medical center? Since it's here, he must know something about the fire back then. Are the other 3 records from the physical exams? They're full of strange symbols and numbers, and I'm not sure what they mean. Huh? Sakuya's has a second piece of paper in it. It looks like some sort of memo or... Okay, a sudden blinding play in the back of my head. I mostly hear that actually when San was hitting someone, but I don't think it's San. It's just like a sound like a bird hitting someone. I can't move. I fall unconscious. Nice. Drinking a bit more, keeping hydrated. Got a new glass the day before yesterday. For McDonald's. This was also mentioned in chat like a couple minutes ago. Because I only had like 1 glass in this whole apartment before. Now I have 2. Okay, he wakes up. Where am I? I feel dizzy. Huh? That's right. I was looking for evidence in the infirmary. The medical records are gone. Somebody took them? I managed to get knocked out even with the skangang Mr. Leon gave me. Darn it. I don't know who attacked me, but those records must have been important to get stolen away like that. Damn it. Why did I let myself get taken from behind like that? I had our records. Even with those, it would have been hard to prove anything. Whoever attacked me must have been a criminal. They probably wouldn't leave anything, but maybe they're missing a clue in here somewhere. Huh? I had noticed earlier, but there's a card under the desk in a corner I wouldn't have seen if I weren't on the floor. Nice. This is Bessie's student ID. There's blood on the corner, so it wasn't dropped here by accident before she was killed. Yeah, it must have been later. It must have happened in here. It looks like my doubts about the doctor are confirmed, but for some reason I still feel unsure. I almost feel like this is too good to be true, like I'm being led along. Yeah, the doctor were behind it all. Surely he could avoid casting so much doubt on himself. That's what is the after anyway. Like, he's way too smart. He wouldn't like... He's too smart, too careful to just leave something like that around. Yeah. I mean, in his route, he does kill Bessie, but he doesn't do it like this early in the year, only after she's gone for him for a while. But I'm not worried about who's doing what and why. I'm worried about finding the one who did this to Bessie. I need to talk with Sakuya. Nice. So, you think it would take a fair amount of time to cut a human up like this and distribute him to boxes, Doctor? Correct. even if she were cut up last night and as well this morning, it would involve a good deal of physical labor. Yeah. Sakuya? Yeah. He knows how much work it does to cut up someone. I mean, I guess Agata would know about this. You again. Can we go to the maintenance room? We need to talk. Very well. Mr. Shirogane. Yes, doctor? Just an aside. It would be impossible for one shot as myself. Impossible for him, okay. Even with the knowledge and tools of a physician? Even so, I'm not a particularly healthy person. Not a healthy person? I mean, he's very fat, that makes sense. The doctor is slightly impaired down his right side, you know? He is? I never knew. I was injured long ago. Also, this is Sakuya's voice again. In the fire? I guess 8 years ago. Is this long ago? Kind of. My right wing never fully recovered, so it rarely poses problems in daily life. A human corpse is heavy. It seems like a bit much to go dragging around his one wing, don't you think? Yes, it's all true. It's even recorded in the faculty medical records. It is? I see. Thanks, I remember that. There wasn't a file on him there, but it was like for his patients. I tell Sakuya about what I found in the infirmary as we head to the maintenance office. Meaning, Fujishiro Nagaki's records and doctors have something to do with the medical center? I think so, yeah. I wonder about the other records too, yeah. Curious. Why you, me and Bestie all together? Could that really be a coincidence? Did you go there often after you moved here or anything? Not once. Nobility, those two illnesses? Yeah. Never seen him sick and he always seems pretty lively. I hadn't known about the doctor's injury. Kind of a bad thing to find out now. Bad? Because it is inconvenient to Siri? We must remain just. No harm can ever come from learning more of the truth. I guess so. He might forget those words. Because what the doctor says. Maybe it's because he's not very active. Or because he never leaves the infirmary. I guess I've never really had a chance to notice his disability. If he couldn't have done it alone, it makes it seem more likely that he is working together with Yuya. Blasted mongrel. No good can ever come of his presence. He merely confuses the issue. Salutations, were you gossiping about me? Yuya! What a pickle. I guess I'm the topic of choice among the boys as well as the girls now. Not that I mind. Does Yuya go both ways? That's an interesting question now. Or does he just like the attention? Don't let it get to your head, mongrel. We aren't saying anything good about you. That's right, Yuya. From your point of view, we are subjecting you to vile slander and ill gossips. You're very frank, Hirota. Nothing wrong with that? What kind of slander? Perhaps you shouldn't say, my fragile heart shattered like a maiden's crystal glass, dropped by an unkind lover. It would be obvious what we are talking about from our face alone, but he's completely relaxed. I doubt his heart is made of glass, so use tires, maybe. Something that's completely impervious to our views. Yeah. Your unsolicited presence saves us the trouble of looking for you. Also use tires, interesting analogy. We demand answers from you. You lied. You met Wesley in the infirmary yesterday. Did you kill her? So you dropped me. I'd love to see your evidence. We found her ID, stained with blood, in the infirmary. You are duty bound to answer. What did you see in the infirmary yesterday? And what did you do? Well, I can't tell you anything. Sorry. I can't say anything at all. Cease this foolishness. You know something, do you? What are you waiting for? You're waiting for? I will probably make this our dream once I go affiliate. Do not attempt to dodge the... Okay, it's a scarecrow. Hyuga, maybe? Oh, wow. One, you two. Such terrible timing. Nobody likes a man who can't read the atmosphere, Mr. Scarecrow. Is this the time for jokes? One, go. Also, I didn't really see the voice there at all. Not really sure if I do as well when I do it. Irota seems to have left us in the dust. Maybe we should hurry up a little. Well, it doesn't look like it's noticed us. I guess it's not the keen on chasing people. Your idle flirtations sicken me. No crying. Filthy mongrel. Shh. No crying in the chat. Do you want to hear us? How about this? I go first and lure Mr. Beanpole Man towards the cafeteria. You head for the maintenance room while it's distracted, okay? You plan to act as a decoy. I don't think this will stop me. Don't think this will stop me from respecting you. I wasn't asking you to. I've been your ally until now. So why stop now? Our ally? Anyway, one point as soon as we're out of sight. Adieu. Yeah. He is only trying to help, but Sakura is a bit difficult, I guess. Sakura, you okay? Yeah, nice. I'm getting something more to drink. I'm going through my stuff here fast. Okay, I was worried about that you got caught. Indeed. Isn't Yuya with you? We never got him to answer anything. I do not know. He ran in the opposite direction. We don't have much time left. I think the only thing to do is get him to talk to us and then confront the doctor. Also, you are not telling that he saved you or he helped you there? Yeah, meanie. He's been helping us this whole time, but I don't know if we can still consider him our ally. Our ally. Indeed. You've always been separated, right? So you don't really know how he usually acts, or if he'd like me to do something like this, or how could I know? He and I live in different worlds. As my father said, I couldn't know. I'm an only child, so I don't really understand siblings, but I think I know how you feel about him, Yatakuya. Do not make me repeat myself. He and I have no connection. But I want to believe that he is not my enemy. Looks like Sakuya isn't entirely sure what to think. Yeah, he rethinks his entire life. The prime suspects are a doctor who aided his family and his own half-brother. If I were given the same situation, I wouldn't be as calm as he is. We should write in the notes and then go talk to the doctor. Go find out exactly happened in a... There's a word missing there. Go find out what exactly happened in the infirmary. We figured out a lot of things, but there's still a lot that remains a mystery. It's 6 p.m. We don't have much time. Can we solve this and get out alive in only 4 hours? Let's see. Alright, let's go. Huh? Sakuya? Your friend already left, young one. Huh? Why didn't you say so earlier? He's planning to confront the doctor alone. Yeah, looks like it. That's dangerous. Fathers of the poor bloodline, and so his life is one of the utmost value. By extension, the doctor who saved his life must also be valuable. I must not disrespect him, because that is what father told me. My brother, born of a low father, is a worthless being. Though he looks noble, his veins flow with filthy, impure blood. I must not associate with those of low birth, because that is what father told me. But I am no longer sure. What is blood? Why does it white us so? Yeah, a lot of stuff is blood in this. Like, you have the blood-stained angel, you have the noble blood, you have murder going on. Must be symbolic for something. Oh, hello again, Chirugane. Where's the doctor? He said he was going back to the infirmary. Maybe he forgot something in there. Thank you. You're going right after him? Don't you want any tea? Well, be careful. He looked rather troubled. I hope he is alright. Kazuaki is a nice guy. Also, he can see he's troubled. Even if he's staying calm. Doctor. Mr. Shirogane. You look quite fatigued. Would you care rest for a little while? You are wrong. Are you not, sir? Whatever could you mean? I wish to learn the truth. What did you and Sakazaki do? Which of you decided to kill Vessi? That's not something to say without proof, Mr. Shirogane. But then, we have but little time left. Perhaps I shall explain things to you. I did not kill Miss Vessi. This is the truth. Of course. How could I let myself be swayed by idle rumors? The doctor could not possibly carry out such an atrocity. Mr. Sakazaki did not kill her either. Which raises the question, who did? Sakazaki admitted that he was involved in a crime. He cannot possibly be... I merely said that he did not kill her. I did not say he wasn't involved. Of course, the same applies to myself. The two of you did not kill her, but were involved? But then, who did kill her? Oh dear me, this won't do. Talking to you makes me feel like I'm about to fall asleep. I suppose there are limits of a mere mongrel. These are the limits of a mere mongrel. What did he just say? Doctor, Could you be quiet for a minute, Mr. Shirogane? You bore me. You filthy, low-born mongrel. What are you saying, sir? I am not Saka. You did well. Thanks to you, Mr. Kawa has found almost everything he needs. Just one more push, and he'll be done. Thank you, Mr. Shirogane. A glint of white steel. His left wing slowly spaces an arc through the air. Damn, I'm dying. I'm dying. What did he say? Why was I left behind? I can't think. Okay, he's killing someone else. Sakazaki! Ah, you saved him! Stop that, Ether! I told you not to touch my brother. Suddenly, Sakazaki Yuya blocks out the sun. Blood is bleeding across the floor. I'm unhurt? Who's... Ewing? Just beautiful brotherly love, Mr. Sakazaki. You were the real hero all along, of course. I only promised that I wouldn't tell other people. Not that I wouldn't tell him myself. Or that I wouldn't kill him. And after all that work to see the records of Mr. Kawara too. Yeah, you've always been like this. A coward and a villain to the core. Oh, that's flattery. What are you doing, Doctor? Why? Why are you doing this? I told you, remember? You bore me. Now that you have helped Mr. Kawa as much as you can, I have no more use for you. Why should I put up with the babbling now that I'm done with you? I do not understand, sir. What did you and Sakazaki? This is exactly what I'm talking about. I have no responsibility to explain to you. Goodbye, Mr. Shirogane. No, don't move, Sakuya. Sakuya! Oh, Mr. Kawara. We are just discussing you. You are standing with Sakuya, blood running down his body. The doctor standing next to them. There's no question about what happened. Doctor, so it was you all along. Was it? I wonder about that. Ho ho ho. Pull yourself together, Sakazaki. Say something. Don't worry. You won't die just yet. I'm sure you'll enjoy a confession or two. So ask him all you want. Wait, Doctor. Okay, he escapes to the window. Oh, the scarecrow shows up, that's it. He's talking about Hyuga. The scarecrow. There you are, Labor 9. I was waiting for you. Come, let us go. Labor 9? Is that the scarecrow's name? So he was working on the doctor this whole time. Nice. You're finally finding stuff out. Just a little more, Mr. Kawara. Do you think you'll remember soon? Stop running away. You killed Bessie. I will never forgive you. I'm glad you're so lively. That's good. I shall be waiting for you. Deep beneath the surface. Chase me, Mr. Kawara. I reach out. I can't reach. Doctor and the scarecrow are gone. Too fast. Damn. Don't go chasing after the beanpole mine on your own, Ryota. A good man keeps his cool, even in times like this. Don't speak. You're still bleeding. Don't worry. Who the hell do you think I am? I'll be fine. I know my mirrors better than anyone else. I won't die to a little scalpel. Getting waxed with a cleaver would have been bad, but there are plenty of bandages here. Sakura, wait here. I could guess Miss Leon. Wait, Sakura, wait, Ryota. I have things to tell you. Can you wait long enough to hear my confession? Like the doctor said, there's no time to waste. Let me tell you everything I can. This might be our last chance. It's too late, Sakazaki. If you were involved, why didn't you tell us before? Hahaha. We had a deal. Of course, he broke with us a second sword. The doctor and I did not kill her. That is the truth. But why did he? She died in this room after school yesterday. That is also the truth. Then there was someone else? Yes. White is always Sakura. And the third person killed Bessie. Who was it? I'm sorry. I can't tell you that. I think you'll figure it out. I have to apologize to you. The doctor and I were the ones who put her up. Sakura. So you stuffed her into these boxes? It was the time. The doctor needed to be sure of when she'd be found. He decided morning would be gift time for the most humans together. I suppose he probably thought putting her in the print boxes was funny too. The most humans? Why would? He looks like I stayed on the fence to the very end. I didn't have the resolve to go either way. If only things had been a little different. I thought you said you'd be fine. I thought you said you'd be fine. Are you worried for me? I'm honored. Could you go outside for a bit, Ryota? We'll go to the maintenance office afterwards. Just for a little. I want to talk to Sakura alone. You have a new father now, Yuya. He has a beautiful mansion. You'll be moving there tomorrow. But your new father says he doesn't want your brother. He says he can only feed you if you leave the egg behind. Mother said, he is her son too. I will go. I will throw my brother away, mother. Give me the egg. The new father killed my father. I know he did. He killed him so he could take mother from him. I waited until she laid a new egg. Until she laid an egg with the new father's child inside. I had hid him away in the mansion. Ah, right, this is what's happened. And I switched them. So he will raise my brother as his own son. The new father hates me. But he will love my brother. He will give him nice food and nice clothes and a nice bed. My brother will not know. No one will know but me. I hate the new father. I took the new egg and I smashed it. Wow. Yeah, they're really brothers. I've always thought that maybe I should have told you. The doctor did not lie. You are the same as me, Sakura. We are never half brothers. You are my real brother. Impossible. I am the heir of the Rebel family. Father told me so. Everyone told me so. I was raised for no other purpose. I never told anyone that I switched the eggs. If father found out now, he'd throw you away. I did it for you. No, maybe I didn't. Maybe I did it to spite that man. I killed his child he had with mother. That was because I had to bear. It was never your problem. I was happy just to see you living in luxury. You honor what authority? None. You're right. I only ever listened to myself. But the doctor noticed. He must have realized. I guess I was doing what he said all along. Since I took your lineage. The fact that I killed the Lebel, the other father's child, will never leave me. I'll never been able to forget. If you're blamed for that child's death, you have to press on. You can't let it stop you. I always worried about whether I should tell you or not. And now it's too late. So, fool, to deny my lineage now. I'm sorry, Sakuya. I should have told you long ago. I was never sure of myself. I was never as sure of myself as you. If I'm not of the Lebel line, what am I? I knew you'd ask that. Straightforward as always. Leave this place, Sakuya, and think about it long and hard. You have a lot more to worry about than just who your family is, after all. No, please, Sakazaki. Stay with me. There's still much for you to tell me. It's been a long time since we talked this much. I talked to you every day when you were still an egg. Pull yourself together, Sakuya. You can't leave like this. You settled a scalpel like that couldn't kill you. I should apologize about that too. Remember the headmaster? That was nerve toxin. You mean it's scalpel head? Go on, Sakuya. Leave your liar brother and go. The doctor must have a way out of here. You are safe. Never let everyone tie you down. Now I'm getting emotional. Damn it. Don't make me cry in a game over pigeons. That's stupid. Later, buddy. Damn, he was poisoned. Yuya! Yuya! Damn. Okay. 5th class. I'm not sure how many classes we have. Maybe we have 7. 7 is an auspicious number. How many birds do we have again? It's 6 p.m. I haven't had much of a sense of time passing since the dome appeared, but it's already evening. The atmosphere in the maintenance office is tense. The doctor said to be waiting deep beneath the surface. Does this building have a basement? Certainly that one that appears on the official plans. But maybe under the medical center? But that one's blocked off with concrete. It does not seem to me that the medical center is an entirely independent building. There may be a path from this building into the basement there. Is there anywhere you might have missed something? Missed something or forgotten something? Somewhere I forgot to look. Oh, that's right. An encyclopedia from the library in the medical center. Yeah, go after that. And the chronology and the medical records. I'd like to talk to Nageki again. You thought of something? Yeah, I need to go check. Sakuya, he hasn't spoken since what's happened in the infirmary. I can't blame him. I know how he feels. Yeah, better to leave him alone. I mean, they don't know still that he's like his blood brother. Oh, and there's another. Who might that be? Another ghost. I know. I'm worried about it too. You're fading again. Where are you? Nageki! There you are. What is it? I found out a lot about the school. And about you. I see. I suppose you know who I am, then? Sort of, but there's things I need to ask you. That's why I'm here. The fire 5 years ago and the dome today. How are they related? Nageki must know something about the secrets the school holds. You aren't really here anymore, are you? Not like in flesh and blood. That might be so. Or it might not. I saw in the school records. It says you died 5 years ago in an accident in the medical center. I had become aware of that. I stopped my own clock here. That's why I can never leave. You stopped your... In other words, at the very least, I took my life to my own will. I am almost sure of that. You didn't die in the accident? He hangs his head in silence. Looks like he can't remember everything from before he died. I need a clue. There must be a basement under the medical center. I need to go in there. Oh, that's right. The encyclopedia. The encyclopedia? You used to go to the medical center, right? Need to switch one of the encyclopedias from there with one here? Why would? That's what I want to know. I guess I should just tell him. Look, you know the encyclopedias here are out of order? There are 2 copies of volume 9 and no volume 6. The medical center has the same encyclopedias? Yeah, there are 2 copies of 6 here, there, and no 9. Oh, disorderly. Yeah. Anyway, one of the copies of volume 6 there has a library sticker on it. Someone must have taken it from here. Switch to the encyclopedias. Mr. Kawara. Try reading this copy of column 9. Volume 9, probably. Volume, that's not even a word. Looking's worth 1,000 spoken words, I guess. Huh? This isn't right. It looks like just another book when it's closed, but it's a box? It's full of files. Some sort of documents? They're all from 5 years ago. These must have been... What does it say? That one. Let's see. Operation Hatoful, yes. This is talking about using carrier individuals as biological weapons to fight humans. It has the same title as the file in the headmaster's office, but I never expected anything like this. Meaning, this school has been used for biological weapons development for at least 5 years. 2180. New strains of Sumatera influenza isolated. 2183. A new strain has been isolated from Fujitsu Nageki. It's lethal to humans and has been named Karon virus. It has entered research at St. Nation's Medical Center. Okay. Ah, right. I know why he killed himself now. They got a virus from him. Karon virus? Humans I met would always get very sick. Are you remembering something? Yes, I think so. I think I was the one who walked that book here. The birds with me in the medical center often did secret things in the reference room. I wanted to tell someone important what was happening in the center. What was it? My family? It must have been my family. That's right. I burned. I had to disappear. Why didn't I notice? Did I need your help to see? He paces nervously in circles, rambling on to himself. If you've realized something, it would help me to know what it is. I've remembered what happened here 5 years ago. I can't remember my parents' faces. I lived in an orphanage with other birds my age since before I could remember. I never thought much of it at the time, but apparently everybody there was a war orphan. But I did not resent the humans who had started the war. I did not care. I thought that living with other chicks and no parents was as natural as could be. One day, the end of the team was broken, and some humans broke into the orphanage. They had guns and kept shouting, "Free humanity! Free humanity!" I think that's what they said. They barricaded themselves in our house and killed us one at a time. I was helpless. I could only hide in the corner and weep as my family was killed before my eyes. I don't know how much time had gone by since they came. When I looked around the silent room, they were all collapsed on the floor. Birds had come to save us. They had come and killed the evil humans. That is what I thought. But you have been granted a great power. You are one of the chosen few. I left the orphanage with my one remaining sibling, and we lived in an apartment. He had one left. Nice, but I'm guessing they also died, considering we never seen him. Yeah. Also, Burstum comes to save them. Maybe they died of sickness before that. But I was weak and couldn't go to school or get a job. I was nothing but a burden. And then I received an invitation. He wished to welcome you with special treatment. How would you like to study at the world's foremost avian school? We provide anything you need. Anything at all. There's a hospital on the school ground. We provide a room for you to live there. You shall receive all the care you require. I was living with my brother. I did not want to leave him. But if I continued to live with him, I would only hold him down. He was happy to hear that I would have a chance to prove my physical condition. And so I enrolled in St. Peter Nations. Yeah. I was still weak, and so I often stayed in my room. I had no friends, but I was not unhappy. The nurse and the faculty were all very kind to me. And then, early in the first summer vacation, the doctor made a proposal to me. This first vacation is a perfect opportunity. Would you like to undergo intensive treatment? You will have to stay inside for some time, but by the end of the summer, you should be as healthy as any other bird in the school. And so began a long summer in the underground facility. First, a routine of daily examinations and numerous medications. I wonder if we will get at this place soon. I mean, that's the plan, right? And then the experiments began. The experiments to kill humans. Humans would be brought to me. They would struggle and gasp. And then, with a last painful sigh, they would stop moving. I knew I was brought here. Living in my body was a virus dead into humans in a matter of minutes. Okay, so my parents whose face I never knew were killed by humans. And if they die without minutes, he definitely killed the guys who break into his house and killed the birds one by one. His family. Everyone else in the orphanage was killed by humans. In return, I killed another human with each experiment. Simply by standing in the same room as me, by breathing the same air as me, they would collapse. I couldn't stand it. I had no reason not to hate them, but watching them die in front of me shaved away at my heart, little by little, Yeah. Imagine that, like a group of people you hate, and you get to get to see them die one by one. Even if there was a lot of hate in you that would break you down. And so I decided to end it all. I had only one wish. I wanted to disappear from this world without a trace. The Sharon virus, the deadly gas that made its home in my body. That is what I called it. No doubt they were searching for a way to destroy humanity with that virus. That was Operation Hatoful? Yes. That's why I burned it all. 5 years ago. There should have been nothing left, but I am not here. But maybe, just maybe, there's still something left somewhere. And I can feel him close by my Mr. Kawara. Are you going to the basement? I don't have a choice. To find a way out of here alive, and to find out why they killed Bessie, I need to ask a doctor. I see. It's encyclopedia. What else is inside? Oh. A piece of paper folded up along with the files. This is a map of the medical center? When I was there, I went into the medical center, but it must connect to the main building somewhere near here. That looks like a gym. So those stairs are, I believe it is in the chemistry preparation room. The researchers often went in there. Doctor is beneath the preparation room. Thank you, Nagaki. I have to go. Yes. I think you will see me again. And Miss Vesey as well. 7th class. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. I don't think there will be too many more classes. Might be the last class. I'm not 100% done with this game because there are still some achievements I haven't gotten. Even if they get everything displayed too that I can. So I think I will play it again, but we will have done the main story bit. I think it's mostly like side story stuff and secret endings that we still have to do after this. Staircase in the preparation room? I've never noticed one. I wonder where it could be. Trying to do a voice system as well, but not really finding what one. If the scarecrow went down there with the doctor, it would need to be a pretty big opening. We'll have to go and look. 7 PM already. We only have 3 hours until we're overrun with bloodthirsty humans. We don't know for sure if there's an escape route in the basement, but it's our best bet. Maybe we should get everybody from the gym to come with us as soon as we find the stairs. Leave that to me. Mr. Leon, I'll take care of the other students. Don't worry, I'm not a massive agent for nothing. Well then, thank you, Mr. One. You aren't going with him, sir? I'm going to come with you, Kawara. You never know what could happen. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. I am your homeroom teacher, after all. You've done a good job so far. I want to be there to help you if things get dangerous. A very responsible teacher. I had much worse teachers and I have still much worse teachers. What about you, Sakuya? You two go ahead. I'll catch up with you. Right, okay. We're going to get out of here together, okay? Too much has happened today. Barbosa queered me. I don't know what's on his mind, and he doesn't seem interested in telling me, but if he wants to be alone, that's for the best. I guess this is two of us then, Mr. Nanaki. If something bad happens, one of us can come back to warn you and the others, Mr. Leon. Understood. Commence Operation Breakout it is then. Not so fast. Angel? What does he want now? We don't have time for messing around. Dexterous Melodia Funes, who traveled now to the abyss of despair. Do you not? Was it Funes before? Was it Funes? I think it changed it. This might also be a spelling mistake again. The abyss of despair? I sense demons force far greater in power than even those released by the Tree of Light. I cannot allow you to face the dark sorcerer Wallenstein alone. The Wallenstein guy is the doctor, right? Okay, we're coming for you, Wallenstein. Okay, wait, Angel, we need to be careful. Wait. He certainly is lively. Let's go. Nice. I think this is the first time I've been in here. It's kind of bland. Yes. Not a very friendly room, but not as tasteful either. This place is flooded with demon stores. Any good bird would normally avoid it. Can you think of anything, sir? Like a hidden door or... I don't come here very much, so... Do you feel a draft? A draft? There are no windows in here. It must be coming in from the basement. Be silent, my crimson breast. We must hold it back, or the orgy of doom will. Gate of Abyss, guide me to the abyss. Wait, calm down, Angel. You can't. And doing his voice is kind of rough on his throat. Even if I'm not going all in, really. Oh, there it is. So it was behind the mirror all along. He's a lot more clever than he acts, isn't he? Even he does spout nonsense whenever he opens his beak. Let us proceed. Dexterous Melodia Funus. Okay, it was Funus all along. I'm misremembering stuff, I guess. The master of the abyss awaits us below. A long dark staircase points downwards behind the mirror. Gonna get something more to drink. I think this is basically where the final part of the game is taking place. Of this route, rather. Slowly remembering from last time when I played this. I know some stuff still, but you'll find out about it. Still a lot is about to happen. How far does it go? The basement itself should be pretty big. This is sort of like the entrance into a subway tunnel. Let's go. Yeah, this is what we saw before in Nageki's story. Very impressive. This is a lot fancier than I expected. I never knew this huge place was underneath the school. This facility has been used for research to kill humans. The school was founded. Bessie, none of us ever knew. We lived our carefree lives with all this going on beneath our feet. I don't see anybody. I wonder if it's closed now? Yeah, it's clean and orderly, but I don't get the feeling that it's still in use. There was a fire somewhere down here 5 years ago, and since then this whole city been shut up. I suppose they froze whatever project they were working on. Or maybe they were doing. Hey Angel, which way do you think we should go to find a doctor? That would be... my crimson breast murmurs. The Midnight Hunter approaches. Yeah, the Scarecrow, right? Yeah. Huh. Couldn't you have said so earlier? Oh dear. If we don't get past him, we can't go on. We cannot eat Weinstein without first defeating this dark servant. This trial cannot be avoided. But all we ever managed to do is run away from this thing. How can we... You... We can't get anywhere just by running away. Do you have any sort of weapon? You have the stun gun. A weapon? I do have the stun gun Mr. Leonis lent me. Will it even work on a Scarecrow? Maybe not at normal output, but it looks like a living creature, so I doubt it would be completely unaffected. The Midnight Hunter is a hound breed from the Black Void. We must purify it with holy water. Oh yes, that's a good idea. What? What did he even say? Like water just on a cyborg? That seems like a good idea. There's a fire hose in the wall there. If we time it right. Mr. Naki wobbles to the wall and pulls out the hose. Of course. Ready? He points the hose at the Scarecrow and opens the valve. Angel, sir, get back. I set the stun gun to maximum and hurl it at the Scarecrow. Jetzt throwing a gun always works. Okay. Seems to have worked. You. Yeah. Looks like it's stunned. It collapses with an unpleasant noise. Its electrified metal arm twitches for a moment, but then it is still. We did it! Electricity is a powerful thing indeed. The thunderous voice of doom. Judgment has come. Goodbye, Mr. Scarecrow. Onward. Nice. Okay, we go. Disgraceful. We are back up again. What am I doing here? Alibay is not allowed hesitation. No. I have not even the right to claim that restriction anymore. You are foolish. No, not is at all. I am a fool. I have been pampered my entire life. And while in my shadow he crawled along under the weight of a crime of which only he knew. I have been nothing but vain and selfish. Yeah. What should I do, Yuya? What should he do? Cuckoo! It is Sakuya! Sakuya is here! Leave. No one wanted you to come here. Cuckoo! Everyone is leaving! It is a grand daring escape! Cuckoo! Sakuya will carry water with Oko-san. Away we go! Shut up! Don't talk to me. Cuckoo! Sakuya weeps? Now cheer up. No, I do not. It's raining. Cuckoo! Is Sakuya in pain? That's bad. We must do something about it. Yeah, cheer up, Sakuya, that's the sun. Cuckoo! Sakuya use healing touch. Confound you. Must I repeat? Cuckoo! Oko-san knows. Oko-san heard that Yuya has gone somewhere far, far away. We will never see him again. So, I told you. Cool. Do not worry. If we cannot meet him, we need only chase after him. Do you have any idea what you're saying? Death is not a good place to chase someone to. No doubt the older beasts have no concept of death. Chase you into the grave? What kind of fool would? Ooh, Oko-san knows. Yours is a ball. So if you run far enough, we'll find him. But foolishness. Speaking with mongrels makes my heart hurt. Except I'm a mongrel too. Poor mongrels who do not notice even their own error. That is... Cuckoo! Okusan is not a mongrel. Who? Sakuya and Yuya and Okusan all have their own wonderful names. Names more important than any breed. Is that your argument? That isn't even... You are yourself. Never let anyone tear you down. I am... myself? Cuckoo! It is time to go. Okusan and friends are late. Cuckoo! Kick Reason to the curb. Time to blast out of this prison and find Yuya. Yeah, kick Reason to the curb. The Gurren Lagann reference, isn't it? Man, loving this game. Oku's always thinking with youth's energy, as he was. Am I the same perhaps? We will never see him again, no matter how far we run. But if we were here now, what would he do? What would he want me to do? At any rate, moving around here won't get us anywhere. 2 more hours. I will chase after him. I will never find him, but I will find myself. Let us go, Oko. There's nothing more for us here. Woohoo! Sakuya's best when he acts cool. After Yota, full speed ahead. Nice. So now everyone is going down slowly. Ah, lab. The demon spores are thick in the air. I smell the stench of a sorcerer. I feel a little nervous lying on Angel's beside vision alone. But it's worked so far, and we are in a hurry. Is he actually following the doctor by a scent? Or was it just an angelism? Angelism, nice. There's some very advanced equipment in here. And these documents look fairly new. Maybe this place is still in use? There's a list of names left open on one list. Maybe it's a student register? Look, your name's here too, Angel. Dakuma. I feel tendrils of imminent tragedy. They have notes on some of the students too. Under Rigure, he acts as a neurotransmitter when excited. He seems to produce intoxicating or hallucinogenic pheromones. Physical exertions act as a stimulant. Yeah, so basically he makes other people believe whatever he believes. So his fault is us falling for those things. The pheromone causes others to temporarily lose control of themselves, but its usefulness is limited. Not currently applicable to combat. They wanted to be applicable to combat, of course. Like Ageki stuff for biological warfare. I shall not allow the sorcerer to make me his pawn. I am the Crimson Angel of Judecca, destined to wander this earth alone. I'm not sure what he's talking about, but he sounds and looks unexpectedly heroic. Yeah, he doesn't want to be used for this war stuff. Then we're not going to use him, but because it's not that useful, but it's nice that he tries to do his best. It looks like all the students who were invited here has some sort of physical idiosyncrasy. How did you enroll, Kawara? How? I was invited too. I don't know why. Yours is just a bunch of numbers. I wonder if it's an explanation for something like Yuris. Yeah. No, the black mirrors have invisible doom doors near. We are approaching the gate of the abyss. I feel its foul wind. Let's go. The doctor's waiting for us. Could you wait a minute, Kawara? What is it, sir? We're almost done. We need to... I want to ask you something first, Kawara. You lied. Did you not? Huh? Lied? You did lie. He came up to this last time. Me? But he didn't find out what it was. I don't know why I would lie about that. Maybe you forgot? Even though it was just yesterday. Yesterday? After school? Like I said to Sakuya, I don't know anything about it. You have to ask the doctor. I see. Let's go on then. Yeah. Mr. Naki forced Angel down towards the innermost room. I've been trying to find the truth about Bessie's death since this morning. Why would I lie? Maybe Mr. Naki misunderstood something? But that seems too simple. Yeah, not that. In contrast to the rooms above, this area is dark and filthy. This must be where the fire was, 5 years ago. I feel like I can smell the soot just by looking at the walls here. Nageki threw himself in a sea of fire here to end the experiments. I wonder what I would have done in his place. Would I have ended it all like him, or... You are late, Mr. Kawara. I have grown tired of waiting. That's him. Fatbird. A dark sorcerer. Wallenstein. Doctor. It wasn't just Bessie. You killed the headmaster as well. If it weren't for you, the boy went outside wouldn't have been. Why are you doing this? Must I repeat myself? I told you before. I merely disassembled Miss Bessie after the fact. I did not kill her. Do you think I care? It would appear that you need some assistance. I told you before, but you should already have everything you need to answer your question. Who killed Bessie? Do not listen to Dark Sorcerer's words. Like Stora's Melodia Funus, he will lay a spell on you. Perhaps the peanut curry should keep its sword to itself. Now I'm trapped in with the doctor, it seems. An iron gill drops behind me like an evil wizard's portcullis. I'm cut off. Oh dear, we appear to be shot in. No, the dark spell. What are you doing? Nothing at all. I simply have no business with them. I was waiting for you, Mr. Kawara. Now, let us return to our conversation. Our conversation about the truth you seek. You have done unbelievably cool things, Doctor. You were involved in the medical center here too. Nothing you can say to me will change my mind. How pugnacious of you. But you are lacking logic. What I may or may not have done has little to do with the truth of my words. I was employed as a facility from the beginning. No doubt you have already deduced that I was working on Operation Hatoful. Operation Hatoful. The plan to wipe out humanity with the Karen virus. Precisely. Oh, it does make me so happy when students read ahead and come prepared for the lecture. You are exemplary. Ho ho ho. The strain we isolated from the original host was extremely powerful. Quite possibly the deadliest in human history. Sorry, needed to cough there a bit. Need to mute myself. However, strains of sociality tend to be fragile themselves. Karen bias was no exception. It cannot last very long outside of our host body. In order to deliver to the enemy, we would have it send life carriers into their society and allow it to spread via airborne infection. This proved troublesome. Karen virus in addition to being harmless, the bird is ill-equipped to establish itself in our bodies. Fujitio Nageki, the original host, had a rare genetic condition which resulted in a slightly compromised immune system. In his body alone was Karen able to safely reside. Alas, he refused to cooperate. You forced him to kill human prisoners. If it weren't for your experiments, he never would have killed himself. Indeed, it had not occurred to us the test of the strain's effect would harm his mental health. We suspected he would be glad of the chance to avenge himself on the humanity, but sadly, it was not so, and we lost our sample. The project was put on indefinite hold with his death, but thankfully, we did not lose his corpse in its entirety. I preserved his remains and have kept him to this day. I have been waiting for a new carrier to arrive. It sounds like this was a very labor-intensive project. Wasn't there a better way? Quite right. I discussed a little, but there was a reason for our methods. It did not take me long to come up with a better plan. We need only compromise the subject immune system, creating compatibility like with the furious Nagekis. Compromise the immune system, they die. Who do we know in this game who has a compromised immune system? Huh? Indeed, even the subjects were able to become a carrier from the Karen virus if they died to some other infection, it would be all for naught. Which is why I was very careful with who I choose. I worked on the subject over time, slowly weakening his immune system. I suppose I should count myself lucky to achieve my goal in only a year. You are an exemplary student, Miss Yava. I give you full marks. Full marks? My head hurts. Almost as if some strange creature is wiggling about deep inside my brain. Are you okay, Ryota? Mr. Naki said you were coming here, so I wanted to make sure you were alright. Bessie came to the infirmary. To see me? You have come this far. I am sure you can answer this. What was it that you forgot? Everything is hazy. I think my stomach is acting up again. I drink the medicine Dr. Ramin gives me and lie down, but my body still feels heavy. I'm tired. Now we're gonna find out who killed Bessie. It is not gonna be a pleasant truce. Are you okay, Ryota? Yeah, I'm fine now. Mr. Naki said you were coming here, so I wanted to make sure you were alright. Bessie is reaching towards me. Want to go home? I'll walk you. Her hand stops. Bessie falls to her knees, clutching her chest. Ryota, I can't breathe. Oh, she can't breathe. This is bad. My mother said to get home early. Everything feels strange. Almost like it's a dream. I need to go home. Goodbye, Bessie. See you tomorrow. You... She fell down before my eyes. And then... The experiment was a resounding success. Miss Bessie displayed the archetypal symbols of a human infected with Karen virus and passed away. Once the virus is inside a human body, it shuts down the respiratory system in a matter of minutes. Technically speaking, it causes an overaction of the immune system, which leads to vital apostosis of the lungs, but more simply, any human who comes in contact with you will die. You see? You're lying. Bessie and I were together since we were children. Of course. I only admitted this life virus to you yesterday. All the things I've done to you over the past year have been preparation for it. Do you recognize this? The scarecrow's head? Yes, alas, the body is not useless, but I should tell you about Labor 9, the being you call the scarecrow. This is going to be fun. I hope you're paying attention. It is one of the Labor model new humans, the Labor by Dark Party researchers, but the nouns is unethical. Labor model new humans. We birds have advanced quickly, but our physical capabilities are still far behind those of the human race. Yeah, kind of weak. These new creatures were livestock, if you will, to compensate for that. The Labor series was a great step towards the beautiful ideal of coexistence with humans. With a human set mounted inside an artificial body, they are durable and capable of difficult tasks. Yeah, that's the Duff Party, like the nice guys who want to coexist with humanity. They cut up your heads, put it on a robot, and then they make you work for you. Damn. Of course, they never entered development. Project having been shut down early due to ethical complaints. Ethics. However, I carried the Duff Party's features as well and created this prototype to be my sidekick. We didn't want too many other people snooping around and disrupting your investigation. So I had to patrol the building. And now, the next question. What is inside this bag? A human's head? No. Close. But you have to be more specific. I believe you had Miss Wessie's head sent to your classroom, but did you not notice anything missing? Missing? When I found her in the box, I was too shocked to be looking for clues. Oh yeah, that stuff. I may well have missed something. Wait, he doesn't mean Bessie's brain? Yeah. Correct. You do catch on quickly. Miss Bessie did not meet you quite frequently. Come to meet you quite frequently. Of course, having placed in Labor 9, she has lost much of her personality. Then she's alive? But her body is gone. All that's left is her brain. Can we still call that alive? Alive or not alive? I don't know anymore. Can you save her? That is a difficult question. We tend to think of there being a definite border between life and death, but really, it's quite vague. Her personality remained in this world up until a few minutes ago. But you gave poor Labor 9 quite a shock, shall we say? Alas, Miss Wesley Blade is no doubt irreversibly damaged. The wonders of medicine can do nothing for her now but sigh and shake their heads. Yesterday her body, today her mind. You are far more twisted villain than I could ever hope to be, Mr. Cavara. Goodbye, Morphe. Have fun. Where are you going? I hope you enjoyed the stream. I killed Bessie. It was my fault all along. Why did it have to happen this way? This was all arranged for you. I had Labor 9, Mr. Sakazaki, and the headmaster helped me along in your investigation. You are but one step from the end now. You must remember one more thing. What was it that you and Miss Wesley told me long ago? Come, follow me. He holds out his wing. What lies beyond here? Bessie is gone. The one who killed her was here from the beginning. I have nothing more to lose. You are obedient, Mr. Cavara. Wait, Textoris Melodia Funus. The demon's force are the thickest that way. He will not be able to return. That's right. The doctor's probably going to do something unspeakably horrible to you, Kavara. Come back. Thank you for bringing Mr. Kavara this far, you two. And now, goodbye. Oh dear. This looks bad. Do you suppose it's poison gas? This presence, Mystic Phantom, the avatar of miasma. You do take everything in stride, don't you, Yure? Two humans lie in a twisted pile. They are Bessie's parents. She said they work as mediators between birds and humans. They were trying to say something to humans barricaded on the other side of the wall, but I received only bullets as a reply. The death of her parents became a signal. The birds surrounding the little house crossed the wall as one. I can hear gunfire from inside. I can hear humans and birds screaming. We could do nothing but stand outside and watch. And then the stranger came and spoke to us. Is there anything you desire? I will grant any wish for you. So tell me. I answered. I don't want these things to happen anymore. My wish is for a world where humans and birds no longer fight. Even if I die, I want there to be a peace. And Bessie continued. I agree. I would do anything to make Yota's wish come true. Anything. The stranger nodded. It might not be possible right now, but one day I will make it happen. I guess the stranger's trying to make it happen. More pressure. What's that? Experiment. Man, this looks fucked up. When we were children, that's right. That was you. That was the other thing you had forgotten. You have remembered, I see. 8 years ago, a number of humans barricaded themselves in a building not far from where we lived. Bessie's parents were shot by the other humans, and many birds and humans were killed in the ensuing gunfight. And I met the doctor. I asked for a world in which humans and birds no longer fight. You and Miss Leslie both said you'd be glad to die to bring it about. And so I'm carrying out your wish, just that you had stated it. Even symbiotic relationships are not free from strife. In order to end the wars between humans and birds forever, one race would have to be completely destroyed, you see? Why did you choose me back then? Choose you? Why did I ask you what your wish was, you mean? I assure you, it was not a coincidence. I'm not so bored as to wander around granting wishes willy-nilly. I too had made a promise to grant your wish. The preliminary test yesterday was a resounding success. We need only transfer the original leader zones from the Bushiro and Nagaki to you, and everything will be in place. I've granted your wish. So, I did make you jump through a few hoops, so you to remember your wish and understand my intentions. It would be the least you could do to at least acknowledge all I have done for you. What you have all done for me, huh? I don't care about anything now. Bessie is gone. My wish has destroyed everything. Nothing good has ever happened. If this is what my life is to be like, I wish I had never been born. I don't want to see anything anymore. Do not be anxious. You have no will to resist, so soon you will forget it all. Good night, Miss Kava. Okay, what's happening now? Ah, my crimson breasts and stink. Talking will make it worse, Sigure. It seems to be leaking quite slowly. I'm glad we have a little more time, but it is getting hard to breathe. You are talking a lot as well, but I guess not just such a strong voice, probably. Wallenstein, you coward! Come out and fight! Cool! Ah yeah, quite, the cavalry is here. Cool! Hold on just a little longer. We get you out of here. I will try to open this cage, Oko. You see to the gas. Cuckoo! Oko chance will not fail. Yeah, they get saved now. Ah, much better. No one can say you slack off as student peasants, Shurigane. The Crimson Bash shall not forget this. Are you two alone? Where did Kava go? Cuckoo! Were you separated? Did Yota wander off and get lost? No, he didn't. He got carried off by the doctor. Carried off? Cuckoo! Oh no! I doubt the doctor's making him drink nasty protein supplements as he speaks. Nasty supplements, okay. That's the worst he can think of. If we do not act, the funeral song shall be heard the coming of the darkness. Why can you never speak in plain Japanese, miserable poltroon? He's saying that the doctor is planning to turn cover into a biological weapon. What? We can explain while we walk, assuming I don't run out of breath. Very well, let us proceed. Kawara, are you alive? Yota, okay, he has been effective survivors, looks like. Cool! Okusan has a bad feeling about this. Yota is not normal. Yeah, he's a special boy. Miserable insect medicine man. What have you done to him? Why, if it isn't the son of the noble Bell family. What is one of you perceived doing here? Ho ho ho. You pathetic stuff mean nothing to me. What have you done to Kawara? I have granted his wish. That is all. It is almost 10. The human forces are gathered above. Mr. Kawara must now return to the surface and begin the end of the human race. Kawara would wish for no such thing. He would never harm a human. Right, Kawara? It seems he is hesitant to agree with you. Ho ho ho. Bah. He has been swallowed by the demon spores. Our voices will not reach him. It is time for us to go. He has but little time left in this world and cannot afford to waste any of it. He has but little time? What does this mean? His duty now is to fly about the world, spreading the seeds of throughout all of humanity. Throughout humanity. It will be a feat impossible for any normal walked-off. Of course, he will shot at as well. If he were to fall from his wounds, he would die before completing his task. Cool, do not fear. Ogusan will stop Ryota here and now. Ryota's not saying anything. Ooh. There he goes. Miss Kawara has traded his feeble or normally impossible physical tenacity. He's been brainwashed. We have to stop him and bring him back to senses before he reaches the surface. But Oko is stronger than any of us. And he was sent flying just like that. How can we keep him here? Kawara is very strong, but lacks control right now, right? Maybe we should ask Yue. Ah, him? He's nuts. Haha, Black Bean Donner. There he goes again, spouting nonsense. Wait, Kawara, stop. Ah. Oh dear, there goes Shirogane. A demon red eye speaks. See the disaster with the power of the chosen one. Huh? He's reacting. How is that fatal zone able to affect him? What is he doing? Hypnotizing him. According to the documents back here, Higua's ability to pull others into his own fantasies and break down their mental restraints. I was talking to the doctor about it earlier too. I think it's real. Mental restraints? Look how desperate man can be stronger than usual. The demon red eye heralds the awakening. By the power of the blood-stained hand, I seal the funeral song. Cool! Okusan attack! Okusan cannot possibly lose in a fight with Ryota. There we go. Perfect. We're supposed to convince Ryota to stop by ourselves being drawn into some bizarre fantasy. This is madness. Don't think about the consequences, Shirogane. Just go along with it. Prepare yourselves. We fight rise and bound with the red lotus feathers. Ryota, Textoris Melodia Funus appears. Angel's turn. Black demon be silent. Pure wings awaken. Yeah, pure wings awaken. Textoris Melodia Funus. Now it's time to break Wallenheim's spell. Hear the call of the red lotus. Sun's turn. Cuckoo. Avoiding Ryota is not a good Ryota. Come to your senses. Kawaraki's turn. Come back to us. Listen to us. Come back. We're all trying our best for you, Kawara. Come back to us. Sakura's turn. Listen to me. Pull yourself together. Yeah, that's what Sakura would say. Do you not care? Do you plan to destroy all we've gained? Stop, Kawara. This is not the path we must travel. Whose turn is it now? The question mark's turn. Jeez, Ryota, you're causing everybody trouble. Yeah. Even that Bestie is helping out. I don't want to see you like this either. I'm the only Berserker class character the story needs. Wake up already, Ryota. Ryota was defeated. Nice. Pat. I pat you back. Kawara, pull yourself together. Do you want this? No, I don't. Cuckoo! Ryota's a vegetarian and shouldn't exert himself. Yeah. I don't want to make anyone sad. The emitter is reactivated? Fascinating. It should not have been possible for some hours yet. Disease is half in the mind after all. Outlook is surprisingly important. I suppose this means my data was insufficient. This is the end, Dark Tochter Wallenstein. Be judged by the crimson breast. Wait, Angel. It's not just his fault. Why do you protect him? He is the one who did this to you. Tell me, Doctor, why did you go so far to grant my wish? Why did I grant your wish? My reason is nothing of note. It is not worth telling. This was merely an experiment that has now come to an end. You must have had a reason. You aren't the sort to go around talking to children without some purpose. I want to know the answer to everything. The answer is nowhere near as glamorous as you are expecting, I assure you. Yeah, now we find the answer. Good morning, Isa. Sorry to spring this on you, but could you take a look at these? What is it, sir? You seem excited. It's amazing. The healers we got earlier. Healers? Ah, the healer cells from last month. Yeah, them. I'm usually old human. Aging science even after death. Can we at least call the samples by the proper name? You've always been serious like that, Ether. These samples are sweet lovebirds. Touch them with kindness, and they respond beautifully. Just so many lovebirds do we have again? Perhaps you should call them pet birds instead. Maybe you're right. Anyway, look at this. We've been looking into cancer cells' immortality. This... Indeed, these results are amazing. You're quite lucky with these things. It's all about love. Or intuition? That too. Kawara Ryuji. He's quite possibly the most gifted researcher alive. He has abilities and intuition that not even he can explain. Good morning, Isa. Nice weather, huh? Makes you want to do something outside. It's already evening. I believe one normally switches to good evening around now. It's good morning wherever I get up, Isa. Yeah, that's my kind of guy. Get distracted by things like common sense and you miss the greatest discoveries of your life. Sophistry. Hey, good morning, Isa. Oopsie, hello on cash. Here, was this the one? I didn't ask you to pick it up for me. Here, take it. It's not like we're running out. You sound like a pushy salesman. Your right wing is injured, right? If there's anything I can help you with, just ask. I've been doing fine so far. Heh. This super good. Hey, good morning, Isa. Hey, can I say something? What is it, sir? I'm somewhat busy. You're always busy. If I waited for you to take a break, I'd die of old age before I got to say. Talking like this gets us nowhere. Guess what? I had a kid. I see. Congratulations. What? Don't you have anything else to say? Not particularly. Reproduction is natural for all living creatures. Of course, were I to become a father, I would feel bad for the child, given my habit of looking myself away in the laboratory. The only bird who I ever recognized. The only one I ever recognized is worthy of my respect. Hey, good morning, Isa. I brought you something cool. What is it? A fossil, look at it. It's huge. You act like an excited child. Hey, I like geology too. Tempts me with a spouse breach. Okay, he wants to cheat on his wife with a walk. I will carry on in research while you are out then. Go on. Dang, you're cool. You're cold. Cold. I'm not doing well right now, seems like. Hey, listen. Wanna come with me on a business trip sometime? Field observation is fun. My next one's at the start of the month. While I'm interested in your work, sir, I'm partway through a fascinating process at the moment. Perhaps another time. Yeah? I'll invite you next time then. I bet traveling with you would be a blast. Field exploration is not exactly sightseeing. I will make sure to open time my schedule so. His last moments were dreadfully anticlimactic. He fell ill with a disease endemic to the island. By the time we returned home, he was so emaciated one could barely recognize him. He had watched as many other birds succumb to the disease, so I was sure that he would die in his examination room, surrounded by his family. Isa, I always knew this was a possibility. Yes, sir. I don't regret the way I did things. No, sir. But I just remembered. I do have one regret. Yes, sir? I've never done anything a father's supposed to do. I promised to take time off for the first time in years. I want you to do me a favor, Isa. If you ever run into my son, can you do something for him in my stead? A rather vague request. He's too nice. He never asked for something, even if he wanted it. I suspect he rented that trait from his father. Haha. Anyway, if you ever happen to meet him, you don't have to go out of your way to find him or anything. Very well. I shall remember. What is his name? Ryota. It's Kawara. Ryota. Yep. And that's why he did all this. Because he was like friends with his father. He reminisced from my life before I ever told him my feelings. Yeah, I guess they were in love. And I've chased the shadow since then. Is this what I mean by quitting while you are ahead? Or was it just cowardice? No matter how I study life, its past, its future, I will never be able to surpass you. And that was my only goal. Kawara Ryota, the son of Dr. Kawara, carrying half his genetic material and otherwise unrelated. I mean, that's a lot. I guess if he was never a father to him much, yeah. But this boy, he may be the only way for me to catch the shadow right now. 7 class end. Yeah. A class. That's definitely the last class, so I'm gonna finish this game today. When your father died, my world was altered. One might say that his influence over me grew after death, both for good and for ill. Kawara Yuji. All I can recall of him now is his voice and the color of his wings. He rarely returned home, always leaving mother and me alone. You did this to carry out my father's will? You misunderstand. It was not just a parting kindness between colleagues. I adopted as anyone in this world with a stronger sense of duty than mine. This was his final challenge to me. And you see the result. But your refusal is hardly rational. I was only trying to grant your wish, and had you but accepted, it would be so. Are you dissatisfied with something? A world without strife, where no one will have a loved one stolen from them. That is the world I wish for. I never asked for a world where the human race is killed. A pity that you did not say so 8 years ago. What absurd contract was this? There is no power in prayer. I should never have met you. Doctor, my wish ends today. Father is no longer in this world. There's no reason for you to chase after his final will anymore. Ho ho. Ho 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 ho. Ha 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 ha. Does this mean you are sympathizing with me? Oh, how I have fallen. I can feel his pitying gaze even now. Very well. The contract ends today, and I must admit defeat. It is not over yet. We must open the gate of Tartarus in the depths of the abyss. We only have about 10 minutes until the humans come in from above. I see you're still alive, gentlemen. Mr. Leon, I bring with me all those who are taking rescues in the gym. Wow, it's like something out of a science fiction movie. I bet it was built by MIBs. What are MIBs? We're gonna look this up. MIB. Not sure if I find something that fast, but try my best. Men in Black. Okay, this makes some sense. That's built by MIBs. Right. Well, I guess nobody's panicking anyway. Mr. Shirogane, I will recover Sakazaki's body before I leave. Have no fear. I am grateful to you. The exit is no doubt activated by the vital signs of the researchers who work here. Correct. Do not fear. I shall lead you to it. Cuckoo! The doctor's even creepier when he's being cooperative. I do not base my action on foolish pride or emotion. I carried out an experiment and I have now obtained the result. I have nothing more to gain or lose here. Yeah. He wasn't really aligned with the Hawk Party that way. Is that everyone? Thank God. Shall we go, Kawara? Can you stand? Ah, yeah. But we need to bring Wesley with us. I think everyone else has gone outside. Doctor, I shall not forget what has taken place here. Once we are outside, I shall see that you face judgment. Your words are haughty and immature, as always. Do as you please, if you can. I will indeed remember my face, villain. Well, who knows? I find you uninteresting, so I may well forget. I must think carefully about my plans once I am outside. I still have much research to... Okay, what's that now? The doctor? A gunshot echoes through the room. The doctor collapses. Madness. There should be still time before the humans... Did you fire a gun? Mr. Nanaki? A pistol is in his hands. In his hand. You mean in his ring, right? He wobbles over to the doctor with the same unsteady, careless gait as always. And another shot. Ah, yeah. This is the end of your research. Nanaki, what? Stop! The doctor said have a fair trial once we... A fair trial. What do you think, doctor? Ah, well... I am impressed at your acuity in attacking me on my uninjured left side. But of course. Thank you. Tell me, Dr. Isa. I need to bring him back with me. That's why I've done all this. Tell me, where's Nageki? Nanaki points his gun at the immobilized doctor. He looks quite prepared to shoot the partridge dead at any moment. Oh, is that it? Ho ho, I had quite forgotten. Mr. Fujishiro's brother. He was a quail. Is Nanaki his brother? What? Wait, I completely forgot about this. But this is amazing. Oh. Hitori. Nageki, are you by yourself here again? You should play in the park with everyone else. I'm fine. I would just get tired. Isn't talking to me a waste of time, Hitori? You've been busy recently. Have you not? I know we're short on money. That's not something you need to worry about. We adults are working hard to make sure you don't have to worry. You're a child too, Hitori. You're only 5 years older than me, after all. You don't think I should be working? No, that's not what I meant. I can't do anything. I at least want to stay out of your way. It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family, and we need you. That doesn't help. With my body like this, I can't work or go to school. That's just how it is. You're thinking too hard, Nageki. Let's go pick some millet in the yard. It's almost dinner time. A full stomach scares the bad things away. Right? Right. September 2nd, 2180. Hatoful house, where the rest of the war orphans and I live together. I was always a little better at studying than the others, so I teach at the local school to help make ends meet. Going to work and coming home. Every Friday, we all gather together and have supper. There are children who go to school. There are those who work, like me, and children like Gekeki, who stay home. Our families are a patchwork of ages and lives, but we always eat together on this day. What should we have? We might have enough left over, or we could pool our money and buy something. I had more work than usual last month, so I got paid a little more than usual. I get something nice. I head home and see what everyone wants first. But this day was different. Our home was surrounded by security vehicles. It's an attack by the Human Liberation Front. We can't let anybody in. We sent 2 human negotiators, but they were shot. We're going to storm the place. Get back, it's dangerous. Hey you, are you listening? I heard many angry shots coming from every direction, but I couldn't tell what they were saying. The only thing I could focus on were the gunshots from inside. Today was supposed to be our day. No one has ever been missing on a Friday before. No one can disappear today. We have to be together today. No matter what. Damn. When I went in, the gunshots had stopped. All that was left were corpses and ruins. And Nageki. Everyone is covered in blood, immobile. The humans, the security forces, and my family. What did we do? We had nothing. Our parents and our homes had all been stolen by the humans. All we had left were each other. Why do they have to keep stealing from us? Why? Why? Tori, you were outside. Good. Nageki, you're alive. Everyone else? I see. Nageki was hiding in the innermost room. He must have heard everything from inside his hiding place. Human corpses are scattered throughout the room. Nageki, were you afraid? I'm sorry. It wasn't your fault, Hitori. I wasn't here when you needed me. Don't apologize, Hitori. I don't know how I could live if you were gone too. When I found him then, I didn't notice, but none of the human corpses in the tomb had been shot. Yep. This will be our room from now on. The house is too big for just the two of us. Right. It's a little lonely. Yes. Hitori, what should we do? What should I do? Isn't there anything I can do to help? You just have to be happy and well. Don't push yourself. We'll find something for you to do, okay? I noticed almost as soon as he moves out of Hatoful house. He was never very healthy to begin with, but he was getting worse and worse. What would start out as a slight cold would turn into a high fever and go on for days. It was painful to watch. Was we just a weak body? I couldn't do anything. Should we get a doctor, Nageki? I'm fine. I'm fine. Nageki, wait. You still have a fever. Don't worry about the dishes. I take care of them. I told you I'm fine. Don't. If you just say how you feel outright, I feel better too, Nageki, okay? But how about this? From now on, I'm fine isn't allowed. What do you... Whenever you say you're fine, you never are. Okay. Go to bed for now, okay? Tomorrow I'm taking you to a doctor. This is highly unusual. Nageki has a genetic condition which impairs his immune system. Impairs his immune system? All living creatures inherit defense systems against viruses and the like from their parents. We call them the immune system. But Nageki's is abnormally weak. And that's why he gets sick easily? Indeed. He can become infected with diseases that bodies such as yours or mine would fight off easily. It's probably best if he avoids going outside, as that could bring him into contact with more dangerous viruses. He could become seriously ill with little or no warning. Please, can you cure him? I will find whatever money it takes. He's the only family I've left. I understand how you feel, but as I said, his condition is hereditary. I have never seen anything like it. I'm sorry, but I can't help him. We went to many hospitals and I talked to many doctors. They all said the same thing. I can't help him. Someone please save Nageki. Anyone. I'd do anything. We had been all alone, but we found our home together. And it was taken from us. And now this. Someone, please help us. And someone did help them, I guess. Soon after the start of 2183, a letter arrived. It was from a researcher at the St. Nations Medical Institute, a Mr. Ether Schumer. I have received a report about a boy named Fujishiro Nageki from a doctor at a certain hospital. I believe I know what his condition is. It is extremely rare, so my fellow researchers and I would be grateful for a chance to assist in curing it. We hereby invite him to come study at St. Nations. We believe that solving the riddle of his sickness will bring great advantage to all of bird science. The medical center will pay for his tuition. St. Nations is a school of great prestige. Our curricula and facilities are among the best in the world. The medical center is located on the school grounds. We propose that he live in the center, out of concern for his delicate health. He will have access to professional medical expertise anytime he should need it. Please consult with the rest of your family, and if you are interested, contact me at the following address. I will be waiting. Isa Suma. Huh. Soma. This is amazing, Nageki. I'm glad we went to so many hospitals. I never expected an invitation like this. I don't want to go. I want to stay with you, Hitori. But you'll be able to go to school. I can only teach you what I know, and there's a lot that I don't know. And you'll be able to make friends. A doctor there will help you with the illness, so you won't have to be sick. Do you not want me here, Hitori? Of course I do, but I'm worried. If you were to get really sick, I wouldn't be able to do anything. I think it would be better for you to stay with the doctors. I'll be lonely by myself, but I can wait until you're better. Become strong, Nageki. Then come back here. I wait for you, however long it takes. Okay. And he never came back. And so Nageki involved in Saint Pigeonations. There had been a lot of us at Hatoful House, and after that I was with Nageki. I was lonely living myself for the first time, but I was more worried about Nageki. I hope he makes good friends, but he's never been very sociable. At least he will have an easier life there than here. And most importantly, they'll be looking for a cure. The summer of that year, he sent a lot of letters home. I'm going to be undergoing intensive treatment over the summer. I wanted to come home, but I said this would be better for me. How are you? I'll write again soon. I asked Dr. Isa about the meeting, but he said no. I'm not the only one here with an unusual illness, and they have to be very careful about who comes in. Summer's half over now. Is it hot out? The basement of the center is always the same light and the same temperature. I miss you, Hitori. I'm fine, Hitori. That's not allowed. You're not allowed to say you're fine. Forbidden. Don't worry about me. Now he worries a lot. I was worried. Yeah, of course. Nageki had told me he was fine since he promised not to 3 years ago. What are they doing to him? Are they doing something bad to him? I tried telling Dr. Isa, but he always replies with, progress is good and everything is fine. If everything is fine, won't they let me talk to him? I snuck into the medical center. I need to know if he's really alright. He said that he was undergoing intensive care in the basement. That must be where he is. How do I get there? I need to the entrance to the basement. Need to find, I guess. That was when I heard the alarm. I could hear Erden's footsteps and the sound of wings. This building has all the most advanced equipment. They must have noticed me. But I was greeted at the corner not by guards, but by panicked researchers. All shouting the same thing, all heading for the exit. Fire! Fire! Maybe I shouldn't say this so loud. No, but it's okay. This is, if I say in English, nobody will be panicking, I hope. What? A fire! Subject 00 set a fire. Call the fire department. Black smoke rolls towards me from the inner corridors. Nageki. Where's Nageki? Nageki, say something, please. Where are you? It's happening again. Nageki needs me, and I'm not there. I always leave him alone when he's in pain. The smoke is clogging my lungs with its foul stench, but I run onwards anyway. Nageki is there, in a room filled with fire. Nageki, it's me, Hitori. I'm here to save you. Hitori, what happened? What did they do to you? Come on, you have to get out of here. I'm sorry. His face is clouded. He shouts the door and I hear the lock click shut. Open the door, Nageki. Hitori, I can't go outside anymore. I can't live anymore. What did they do to you? I'm a fool. All this time I thought you were getting better. Thought you'd come back home cured. I should be the one apologizing. Nageki, please, come home with me, to our home. Listen, Hitori, I recorded everything that happened here and hid it in the library. It's wrong. This is the only way to stop them. What are you talking about? We can talk later. I can't let you die. Can you do me a favor, Hitori? Anything, please. Please. Make sure there's nothing left of my body. And Usune Hitori. I had heard that he died after the fire, but it seemed our investigation was lacking. It is hardly easy to change your name and face. Nageki, he's calling. He's calling me, you know. Isa, I came to greet Nageki. Where is he? I see you are losing hold of your sanity. I'm serious. I've been waiting for this from the beginning. He told me what you were doing to him here. But then you closed the facility. Yeah. A lot of juice. Yeah. I've been waiting for this, Isa. Waiting for you to open this place again. Ever since I joined the faculty. He's still here, isn't he? Nageki. There were indeed some pieces of him left after the fire. They would have regretted mere hours had I left them. If it please you call those bits of meat Fujichi Nageki, I will not attempt to stop you. But those pieces have already been transferred to Mr. Kawara's body. He won't die just yet either. Don't worry. Don't worry. So tell me, where's Nageki? I have to take him home now. If by Nageki you mean what was left of him after the fire, then it is Mr. Kawara's liver. The cells from his body that contain the Karen virus are now inside Mr. Kawara, parasitizing him. Oh, is that it? I see. Thank you, Isa. Hang on just a little longer, Isa. I need to ask Nageki what he thinks we should do with you. Mr. Naki comes over to me, the same soft smile on his face as when he cheated class. Can you hear me, Nageki? I'm sorry I made you wait so long. I'm here now. Sir, it's me, Kawara Ryota, from my class. Also, this is why Ryota could see Nageki. Because he has the cells. Yeah, he could see him like only on this day since he got the cells. Huh. Please, snap out of it. I don't know what happened in the past, Nanaki, but this is not the time for such foolery. We have only a few more minutes before the humans enter the school grounds. It won't take them long to find this place. Could he move over for a second, Shirogane? I need to talk to Kawara. He points the gun at Takuya. Takuya, he's serious. It's too noisy in here. Come on, Kawara. Let's go into that room. Just the two of us. What are you thinking? Are you planning to lock yourself in? Open the door. Open it, I say. Isa said he's in your liver, didn't he? Where's the liver, I wonder? Do you know, Kawara? Sir, Nageki would never have wanted this. He stares soulfully at my stomach, a knife in his hand. My body feels weak. I think I must have put too much into the fight earlier. I won't be able to resist. Nageki, 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 can you hear me? I've come to save you again. Where are you? Tell me. What part of Kawara do you need to cut open to find you? Nageki, 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 Nageki. Sir, listen to me. It's starting to sound weird if you repeat the same word so much. He moves the knife from one place to another, as if making an estimation. He's going to... Oh, I see. It's hide and seek. I look as hard as I can then. Just a little longer. We'll be able to go home in just a little bit, Nageki. Together. Okay. Stop it, Hitori. Is Nageki showing up now? The knife is stuck into the wall under my wing. I can hear Nageki's voice, but I can't see him. The voice is coming from inside me. Mr. Kawara, let me use your body for a bit. Okay, go ahead. Can you hear me, Hitori? Of course. I've talked with you every night. You told me, Nageki. Told me to come get you. Told me to get your exact revenge on Ida. No, Hitori. That was not me. I never told you to do that. Have you forgotten what I asked you to do, Hitori? The second thing. I remember. Of course I remember. So let's go home. Listen, Hitori. I am no longer here. I can no longer go home with you. Who said that? Oh, I see. It was Ida, wasn't it? Only he would say something mean like that. No, it wasn't him. Don't worry, Nageki. I take care of him in a minute. Don't worry. Hitori, I never asked for you to come for me. I never asked for you to take revenge. Who was it? Nageki. It was Nageki. I died because of you. You abandoned me here. I never wanted to come here. It was you who killed me. You killed me. You killed me. You killed me. Damn. I will not forgive Hitori. I'm sorry, Nageki. But I know that no apology will ever fix it. Sir, what? There's a shadow in Hitori's heart. His own shadow, pretending to be mine. Come for me, Hitori. I'm here. I know. I don't want to be alone. I don't want you to be alone. You will never forget me. You will live with me. You will live with your sin. Forever. That's what you want, isn't it? If you want me to carry this pain, I will, Nageki. I won't ask for forgiveness. I won't. He's crying. Getting really emotional towards the end here. Tortured by his own shadow. I'm sorry, Nageki. Sorry. Hitori. I don't want you to be in pain. He's trying to destroy his feelings of guilt. He wants to be saved. If you're here, his pain will go away. Help me save him. Yes. Do we go back to the fire now? Hitori. I was tortured by them here. In this place. It was terrible. Ida and others should die in pain. All of them should die. As long as they live, my pain will never disappear. Mr. Naki. That's wrong. Revenge will solve nothing. Sir, you and Nageki both lost what's important to you in strife. You should know, or best of all people, that revenge helps no one. It brings no happiness, only pain. If I hadn't been there, Nageki would never have died. I was never there when he needed me. I'm sorry, Nageki. If I had been better, this would never have happened. Everything would have been fine if you'd never met me. If I hadn't been there, you never would have felt pain. Sir, why are you doing this to yourself? Do you think you are sad? Why are you doing this to yourself? The time Nageki spent with you was his greatest pleasure. I know how wonderful it is to be able to get together with your loved ones too. Nageki is glad he got to be with you, sir. There's nothing to regret. Come with me, Hitori. Look at me, Hitori. Hear only my voice, Hitori. I will tear your hearts to pieces. And when it heals, I will tear it again. And again. And again. That is your punishment. It will be wonderful to live with me again. Wonderful. Hitori. Blame yourself no more. Yeah. Please, Hitori. Listen to me. The voice you hear is that of your own shadow. You have been hurting yourself all this time. Stop blaming yourself. I don't want to see you in pain. You asked me for two things, Nageki. The first was, come save me. So I... Listen to me, Hitori. My first wish was for you. Make my body disappear from this world. As long as I live, as long as my body remains, someone will try to use the current virus. That virus must disappear and my body with it. It will bring only sadness as long as it remains. You asked for one other thing. You asked me to take revenge on Dr. Isa. On all those who brought you pain. Yes. I need to grant this wish. I need to... Hitori! My second wish was... No, Hitori. That was not my wish. Remember, Hitori. Remember my final wish. Now we go back into the fire. It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family and we need you. That doesn't help. With my body like this, I can't work or go to school. That's just how it is. You're thinking too hard, Nageki. Let's go pick some milk in the yard. It's almost dinner time. A full stomach scares the bad things away. Right? What a beautiful sunset. I guess it's autumn already. Are you cold, Nageki? I'm fine. Hitori. It would be easier for you without me, right? Why would you think that? I heard you and others talking about it. Medicine costs a lot more than food. You're paying for it out of your salary, right? If you had that money for yourself, you could buy better food. You wouldn't have to work so much. So you would be better off without me. Don't say that, Nageki. I don't care about fancy food or free time. You're more important than any of that. You mean more to us than you think, Nageki. You were very young when you came here. Maybe you don't remember, but losing family is hard. I want to stay like this, watching over the people I love, forever. So, listen. Maybe it looks like I'm working just for you, but it's for me too. Seeing you happy makes me happy. Thank you, Hitori. I just wish I wasn't such a burden to you. Stop that already. You've never been a burden to me. Here, have some millet. Eat well and we can sleep well too. Let's hope for good dreams, okay? And now we're going back to the fire or what? Would be a neat transition. I hope we can stay with everyone like this forever. Yes. Yes. My second wish was live, Hitori, live, and be happy. Yeah, that would be his final wish. The shadow is gone. Nageki, I can't be happy. You're gone. I can't be with you anymore. Look at me, Hitori. I want you to live. You don't have to feel guilty for me. I couldn't tell why I was still here. At first, I thought my remains, the parts of me that are inside Mr. Gavara now, were keeping me here. But I don't think so now. I think I was worried that he wouldn't be able to keep going alone. I can't, Nageki. I can't go on without you. I don't want to live without you. We stayed here too long, Hitori. We have to move on. Don't worry. We meet again. Somewhere. Sometime. Mr. Kawara. Thank you. Kawara, are you unhurt? Yeah, I'm fine. How unexpected. If it were me, your insides would have been divulged themselves and their secrets long ago. Nanaki, I will not forget this man. Don't worry about it, Sakuya. It's already over. We need to get out. We're already out of time. Indeed. That's the door. Nageki was kept frozen here, right, Doctor? Indeed he was. The facility was sealed off, so it was hardly difficult to keep people from snooping around. I'm staying here with Bessie. What are you saying, Kawara? Come with us at once. I see, Kawara. I thought you would say that. The Karen virus has by now colonized your body quite completely. Were you to leave, any humans you encountered would suffer a painful death. What? Was this your plan all along, you conniving physician? Surely there's a way to remove the virus. Alas, that would be impossible with current medical technology. Once established in the body, it is quite tenacious. Even if we were to remove the tissues from Mr. Fujishiro, Mr. Kawara would still carry the virus. Madness, lunacy. The same goes for Miss Bessie's damaged brain. It is currently preserved in Psychoslasher, but just barely. Indeed, given level 9 Stavia and the subsequent damage she was dealt, there's no guarantee that the personality and memories are still retrievable. With current technologies anyway. Shirogane, let's go outside. Do you mean to leave Kawara here? How deep does his selfish nature run? We'll come back for him. It's impossible now, but one day we may be able to remove the virus from his body. I think that Nageki would say the same. Well, Mr. Shirogane? I think perhaps you would do well to respect Mr. Kawara's thoughts on the matter. I feel as if this one day has brought an entire lifetime's worth of fatigue. I just want to rest for a little while. I'm worried about Mother. Sakuya, could you tell her that I'll be back one day? Listen, Kavara. Alebel, no. I never go back on my word. No matter how long it takes, I will come back for you. I swear. So, promise me, please. Promise me that you leave this place with me, alive. Right. I promise. I'll be waiting for you. I wonder if they have like enough food and everything there. A lot will happen today, Bessie. Does this mean we're finally getting into a recap mode, Ryota? I'm half sick from being stuck out here, not knowing what's going on. Yeah. I guess you only get to see bits and pieces of the story. Yep. So you will fill me in, please? I guess you have plenty of time for it. I'm going to miss eating udon. But having you here makes things at least a little better. Right? Where do I start? Everything that's happened, what's happening now, and everything that might happen one day. You have plenty of time to talk about it all. Damn. And that's it. There's actually, I think, a little scene after this, if I remember correctly. But I'm already gonna look for who to wait. I think we have a couple of options. Gotta see. Let's see, who do I want to wait? Who is still on? Could wait you actually. No birds were harmed during the making of this game. That's nice to know. I'm actually not really sure of who I want to wait. Could wait you. See who streamed like for a long time. And who might be streaming for a bit longer. Yeah, you might be actually an option. Not really sure right now. But let's see if we get another scene here. No, we don't. I thought there would be another scene, but maybe we need to do some other stuff. Oh yeah, there's some more stuff. That's something we had. Goodwill Ambassador selection. The Spanish influenza, an acutely infected strain that was endemic in 1918. Approximately 600 million people were infected, and of those, approximately 100 million died. It claimed the largest number of lives in a short period of time of any disaster during the human era. From information found in remaining records, the pathogen itself is thought to have been a derivative of avian influenza. Okay. Okay, we're going to this. Yeah, subject to the amazing cold storage. Reference bird. The main assaulting area D3, section 1. There are boxes and processes. Yeah. Adaptability measure for human sapiens based estimated. Yeah, this was the experiments they run on humans to see if they really die when the coronavirus that fast. Dove Party agents. A number of income students are proven to be quite fascinating. Hatoful House incidents. Yeah, the Hatoful House orphanage in Area L9, Section 6, was attacked by the Human Liberation Front terrorist organization. The terrorists barricaded themselves inside, taking the residents hostage. 11 residents were killed during the incidents, and 8 officers died storming the building. 2 residents are known to have survived, but the current whereabouts are unknown. I'm trapped here, as always. But I noticed something new. It seems like I can move freely along the vertical axis. After napping today, I woke in front of the lockers in the chemistry room. If I remember correctly, the chemistry room was directly below this room. Am I able to move myself up and down to my own will? Ace High City bombing. In 2173, the Ace High City building in Area A23, Section 1, was bombarded by human extremists. Immediately afterwards, the Hawk Party spawned the Earth Scholars Extremist Organization. Oh yeah, this is this one. Okay. There is some stuff to go at. Again, I'm looking for... Who I want to wait? Do I want to wait you actually? That's actually going on for quite a while. I think you might not be streaming too long, so... Beginning with a stream that's not been running that long. Yeah, why not? So, I hope you enjoyed your stay, and I hope you will have some fun over there. So, goodbye for now, and be nice. See you next time. Goodbye.